What up? What up? What up? God bless everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? How you doing? Jay Rich, Mike check. Jay Rich, Mike check. Jay Rich. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Appreciate everybody over here for joining me over here at the Word and I. How y'all doing? God bless you. Hope everything is doing good. Hope y'all had a great Labor Day. Over here, I'm a little low. You can't hear me? How about now? How about now? How y'all, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm pumped to the max. I'm pumped to the max, Jay Rich. Ding Pie say I sound good. Jay Rich, turn your phone up, Jay Rich. Facts only say I'm good. I appreciate everybody for joining me over here tonight. Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody good. Tell them, Manny, turn up your hearing aid, Jay Rich. You supposed, how my mic check guy is deaf? Do I need another mic check guy? Because my mic check guy sounds deaf. How can my boy get me deaf, man? You know? Just kidding with you, Jay Rich. Just kidding with you. Well, how y'all doing, man? First and foremost, I'm going to holler at my new subscribers. Touche Suave. Appreciate you for subscribing. Johnny Bravo 7777. Mick E. Jules. Observe. N. Woods. Dion Walker. Jesus is Lord. God's Flower. Al Fillmore. My Lord Jesus Christ. Scratchy. And Mars. Pablo the Christian. Islam, Ultimate Truth, Thomasina, Cool Blue Miz, Mission Ion, Jessica, Joseph, Kowina, Samson Zionist, Peter 2, Apologetics, Santana Jones. And that's about it, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Who in the building with me? Give me a high. Give me a 100. Give me a God bless you if you want me to shout you out. DQS channel, what's good? Facts only, what's happening? Jay Rich, my deaf mic check guy. Shake Trev, Alyssa G, Fadi X Muslim, Manny Burgos. Who else we got in the building? Ezio, C Shug in the building. Appreciate you for joining me. RX, appreciate you for joining me. Dink Pie in the building. Marco Zamora, what's happening? What's happening? Harvest Noel Crawford, appreciate you for joining us. Scatterbrain in the building. Brown Sugar. Yeah, Dink Pie, Ultimate Truth, he subbed, but it wasn't the Ultimate Truth that y'all know from Clubhouse. It's a different Islam Ultimate Truth. Scatterbrain with the super chat, he says, God bless everyone. God bless you, Scatterbrain. Hope everything is good with you. Now, y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we do it. Gonna hop on TikTok. If you see any Muslims in the chat, let them stay unless they start blaspheming. But let them stay. Y'all get y'all chat apologetics on. One way apologetics in the building. The legend himself, Imam Claus. Appreciate you for joining us, Imam Claus. Appreciate you. Yeah, but y'all, I think y'all all know the topic. The topic. I am only a warner. What's up, Chris Styles? Now, get ready, because you know the very first miracle they're gonna come out with is he split the moon. He split the moon. What do you mean? Oh, Chris Claus said he'd be over on TikTok. All right, no doubt, no doubt. So if y'all got some references to counteract that, put them in the chat so people can reference them. I know that the moon splitting supposedly happened before all the other verses that says, oh, you want a mod, Dink Pie? I'll give you a mod, Dink Pie. I'll give you a mod. There you go, Dink Pie. You're a mod. That it happened before the other verses when they was asking, give me a sign, give me a sign. Why no sign has come down with your Lord, from your Lord. Lexa, appreciate you for joining us, Lexa. Hope everyone hit that like button on the way in. If not, I'm gonna have to get my Imam clause on you, because you don't want to hop tour on that black stone. You don't want to be called out. You don't want to be called out. I know everyone don't want to be called out on kissing that black stone. So I hope y'all all hit that like button. It really helps with the algorithm. Thanks to y'all, my channel is growing, slowly but surely. I think I'm 770 something subs. I try not to watch the subs because it's not about the sub count. It's about the content. So I try to keep it on the content. But, the human in me, I have to peek every once in a while at it. But I appreciate y'all, and y'all are helping me grow. Y'all helping me grow. Helping spread the word. Helping spread the word of the Lord Jesus Christ. We got some soldiers. So yeah, y'all know how I do it. I prioritize TikTok first, so I'm gonna jump on TikTok, see if I can get some people in to talk with me, and then if not, I will be jumping over to YouTube, or I might switch back and forth. I figured out how to do that, and it worked pretty successful last time. So that's what I'll be doing. Y'all, let's get it. Let's see. John Scott, what's happening? It still look weird with Banku's picture by Sig, by her name Sig. See what we got. Hopefully we can get some good conversations. Thank you, Harvest Noel. Thank you. Let's see what we got on TikTok, man. If y'all coming in on TikTok, please. Start tapping that screen immediately. Immediately start tapping that screen so we can get some people in here and we can talk to my brother Imam Claus. What up, Chris Claus? What's happening, Imam? You muted.
Ask the chat if they can hear you, brother.
Can you hear me or no?
I can hear you up here, but I couldn't down in the chat. But ask the TikTok chat if they can hear you.
Hey, TikTok, can y'all hear me? Yeah, they saying they can hear me.
Yeah, now it before when I first come in you couldn't, but after I come up I could hear you then. So I just wanted to make sure that they could hear you down there.
Oh, okay. I don't know what was going on. Probably TikTok tripping again. But yeah, as we read in the Quran, that Muhammad was just a mere messenger. There's several places where it says he's only given the Quran basically as a sign. And let me bring up a couple of verses. But you know what they're gonna say. He split the moon, brother Chris. He split the moon.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, he did it. If you go to 46:9, chapter 46, Al-Kaf, 46:9, it says, say, so this is Allah telling Muhammad to say, I am not the first messenger ever sent, nor do I know what will happen to me or you. I only follow what is revealed to me, and I am only sent with a clear warning. Okay, brother Chris Claus, you know, when I was thinking about this subject, you know what was the first verse in my mind that Muslims try to use against us?
Which one's that, brother?
John 17:3. When Jesus says the Father is the only true God. And then they always say, well, do only not mean only no more?
That's true. You do say that.
So in
I got an
46,
echo when I'm talking to you, brother.
say that one more time, brother.
I got an echo when I'm talking to you.
You got an echo?
Yeah, when you're unmuted, I can hear myself through you.
Really? Do I have an echo, chat?
Hey guys, when I talk, can you hear an echo through when I talk or no? Oh, I think it's gone now. I
Yeah,
don't know what's going on.
I don't hear an echo either.
Let me restart my stuff. Maybe it's me that's glitching out right now.
No, okay. All right. I'll bring you right back up. Yeah. So chat, if we good on YouTube. They say we good on YouTube. If you present this argument and to a Muslim, and the Muslim say, no, he split the moon. All you have to do is go to 46:9, and there's multiple other verses I could pull up where it says, say, I am not the first messenger ever sent, nor do I know what will happen to me and you. That's another problem, but we're gonna let that one slide. I only follow what is revealed to me, and I am only sent with a clear warning. He's only sent with a clear warning. And if you go to 1790 1790, it says through 95, it says they challenged the prophet. We will never believe in you until you cause a spring to gush forth from the earth for us, or until you have a garden of palm trees and vineyards, and cause rivers to flow abundantly in it, or cause the sky to fall upon us in pieces, as you have claimed, or bring Allah and the angels before us face to face, or until you have a house of gold, or you ascend into heaven, And even then, we will not believe in your ascension until you bring down us a book that we can read. Say, so Allah is saying, say, glory to be my Lord. I am not only a human. Am I not only a human messenger? And not has prevented people from believing when guidance comes to them except their protests. Has Allah sent a human as a messenger? Say, had there been angels walking the earth, we settled, we would have surely sent down for them an angel from heaven as a messenger. So there's no signs given to Muhammad. There's no miracles given to Muhammad. We got my boy 99 and 1 shampoo. What's up, Dr. Kufar?
Oh man, I lost some brain cells today.
Really?
You didn't see my debate?
No, I didn't see a debate. You had a debate today?
Oh man. Yeah, I had
Now,
a debate over on Steven's live from 3 to like 5 o'clock with some
don't be
guy
lying.
named
Don't be
Bob
lying to him the
Bob
word
Logic.
nigh. Don't be lying to him the word nigh. You remember that Instagram message that I sent this morning?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you.
Was debating.
I didn't know it was
Who?
today.
So I put the link in.
I didn't know it was today, Chris.
Yeah, it was this morning, right when I was talking about it.
Oh, if
I'll
I
let you
knew, I would
slide.
have clicked the
I'll
link.
let you slide.
If I knew, I would have clicked the link. I didn't know. I thought you were saying that it was going to be upcoming.
No, it was with Bob Logic too, so you can just imagine how it went.
Oh man.
Bob Logic.
But Chris, he claims that he debated Christian Prince and God Logic and I don't know who else. Really?
Yeah, he has.
Okay.
Yeah, like Bob Logic, he's a normal on Logic's live stream. Oh, Christian Crusader. That's Silv, isn't it? Yeah, A Silv.
No,
We
that
were
ain't
already
Sil.
live on Logic. Oh, I thought it was.
No,
I'm pretty
Sil
sure
was
it
just
is, isn't it?
Crusader.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, so Christian Crusader. Yeah, we were live on Logic's YouTube today from 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till about 7.
Yep. So, if any Muslims in the chat, you want to come up and show us how Muhammad isn't just a warner, that he actually came with more than just the Quran, you can hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's talk about it. I see Jamel came in. Jamel, I know how it goes with him.
And just for you Muslims, we will not limit the miracles to the Quran itself.
What else they gonna?
Oh man, how many miracles do you think Muhammad performed? How many have you heard of?
I heard 1,000.
I heard close to 1,000.
Like, don't you know that that I know that life is going to bring this to Hamza tomorrow about the sweat, but the sweat of the prophet, that's basically perfume, right?
That's just
You
nasty.
know that too, right? The word. Oh yeah, in a Sahih hadith, he was laying down and somebody come and they scraped his sweat right up and put it in the perfume bottle and he smiled at them.
Yeah, that's just nasty, bro. That's just nasty. Yep, if you go to 8821. Oh, go ahead, brother.
No, I was going to say, isn't it also true that he was so special that when he took a poop, the earth opened up and swallowed up his poop?
What? I haven't heard that one. I haven't
I heard that
one.
either on Christian Prince or Rob Christian. Yeah, the earth opens up and...
I thought I heard Muhammad shot water out his fingertips at one point in time too.
Well, that's the one where he supposedly dips his hand into water and then water drips out from his fingers. I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. You dip your hand into water and then water drips out of your fingers? Isn't that what it's supposed to do?
Yeah, if you dip your hand in the water.
I mean, last time I dipped my hand in the water, it started dripping water. Now,
No. That is the miracle of Allah. Kufar
it's
phobia. Didn't
special.
you know that was the special water that Allah was shooting out?
I was just going to say that. It's special water. It's carbonated. It's carbonated. Now, you guys were talking about the moon splitting, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I did a 2-hour video and I had a nice little interaction with Mr. Dr. Malik on that. But if you look at the Quran and you put the Quran in the order that it was revealed, chapter 54 is really chapter 37. There's lots of chapters after that. Like, for instance, chapter 20 is 5 chapters after it. Chapter 17 is chapter 50, and 10:20. All of these verses are asking Muhammad. And people are asking Muhammad, "Yo, bro, why haven't you gotten any signs from your Lord?" And the funny thing is, 10:20 says, "And they say, why not is sent down to him a sign from his Lord?" So Allah says, "So say, only the unseen is for Allah. So wait, indeed, I am with you among the ones who wait." Now, I don't know if this is Allah waiting or if this is Muhammad waiting. Somebody's waiting for a sign. So he did split the moon. But he did split Aisha's moon. That's the moon that was split.
Right. In 6109, it says, "They swear by Allah, their most solemn oaths, that if a sign were to come to them, they would certainly believe in it. Say, O Prophet, signs are only with Allah. What will make you believers realize that even if a sign were to come to them, they would still not believe?"
Yeah, and that
6109.
is chapter 55. So that's chapter 55. So that's 18. That's 18 chapters after the moon split.
No, but even if it's before or even if it's after, if we think about that logically, Allah is revealing through the prophet that even if I was to send you a miracle, you're not going to accept it because I already know this. Because he's all knowing, apparently, right? He's supposed to be. Yet,
Yep.
even after saying that, he still sent them a sign. Like, how stupid is that? You know they're not going to believe. You're going to do it anyway.
Still gonna do it.
That's Muslim logic 101 for you.
Hey, brother Chris, the
That
math
was
ain't
kind
mathing, brother.
Yeah, that's kind of like what Bob Logic was. He couldn't understand my argument about the speech of Moses to his family. That poor guy was lost.
Yeah, for sure. Can you mute up just a little bit? Because I got a little bit of feedback from you, Kufar Phobia, and I need to address the audience just real quickly. Thank you so much, my dear brother. And if y'all haven't watched Kufar Phobia's debate, y'all need to go over to Stephen Axe 17. He's on YouTube, and watch that debate. It happened, I believe, at 9 or 10 o'clock this morning, but it should be over there on the live stream.
No, that happened at 3 o'clock today, Chris.
Not that late, was it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
9 o'clock this morning when Stephen went online, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that's when we kind
That's when
of
you
like
said
I
it,
challenged him to debate, and,
Yeah.
and then he agreed. So then he said, because he's in the UK, so he said 8 o'clock p.m. his time,
Yeah.
which is 3 o'clock my time. Yeah. So the actual debate was roughly about 2 hours, and I only hit him with 5 points, man. I gave him the easy ones. I didn't hit him with the hard ones, and I don't know, man.
For sure. And everybody go on over, take a look at that debate. But the Word of Nigh has asked me to address you all out here. Everyone over on YouTube, y'all need to hit that like button. That's right, y'all need to hit that like button and show some love to the man, the myth, the legend, the Word of Nigh. That's right, y'all. Now I'm going to address you all over here on TikTok. That's right. Y'all better listen up. I see them hearts going already. Y'all know what's going to happen already, don't you? The math was not mathing up to us, y'all. So what we need y'all to do is we need y'all to 434 that screen. That's right. Treat that screen like you fear disobedience. But we ain't responsible for you breaking that phone. You better grab that miswhack that you got sitting beside you. Just tap that phone lightly. Just tap that phone lightly. Because if you don't, we know you secretly hot Tua all over that black stone. Don't note yourself, y'all.
Exactly.
I knew you were going to say that,
Exactly.
so I started tapping. Now, talking about math, that poor guy, his math skills were really bad when I brought up the what was it, the two verses that say pregnancy is 6 months. The dude could not understand.
Mm.
You know
So
about that one word?
yeah, that they supposed to
Yeah.
that they well, isn't it? But can't they be pregnant up to 5 years, 9 years, or something too?
Well, I mean, I'm talking strictly from the Quran, but if you go to like Islam Q&A, I read at least up to 2 years, which is kind of funny because, you know,
That's crazy.
Or depending on what school of thought.
right. Could you imagine 2 years? No, but in the Quran, there's two verses. One verse that says, from the time that you carry the baby, meaning when you're pregnant, to the time that he's weaned is 30 months. And then there's two other verses that say the weaning period is 24 months. So if you subtract 24 from 30 months, you get that you're pregnant for 6 months,
Yeah.
which if you have a baby at 6 months, that baby's not going to live. And he just couldn't understand that.
Right.
Here's would be my. Oh, do we have a Muslim up here?
Yes. The Daily Quran. How you doing?
What?
I said, how you doing?
Good, good, good. How you doing?
I'm good. Salam alaikum to you.
What did you say? Hold on, I can hear you. Hold on.
I said salam al-Masih.
Salam al Masih. What the hell is that?
That means the peace of Christ to you.
Oh, I'm okay. I don't need that.
Okay. What you was asking my question? I mean, you wanted to ask me a question, you said?
Yeah, I'm just asking. What do you? What's your point of the? I'm only a Warner.
Was he more than a warner?
Oh, I was connecting my headphones. What?
Was Muhammad more than a warner to warn the people?
Well, that was his job was to warn and inform the people of the Book of Allah.
Do you believe that Muhammad come with any miracles, or did he simply just bring the Quran?
He came with miracles.
Would you like to talk about one?
Let me think of one. I'd have to check my thing on.
Sure.
Hold up.
How many do you think you would have done? Like a few?
Exact number, I'm not sure.
Okay. We'll just go with one, whatever your favorite one is, because you wanted to bring up miracles anyway, didn't you? The word night.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean
Oh, you mean the
No.
word? Oh, the host. Oh, sorry. No, I didn't come here for a debate. I just came here to ask about the background. But if you want to talk about this, sure, we can talk about it. I don't mind.
Well, when we examine your Quran, it tells us that Muhammad was only a warner, that only the signs are with Allah, the miracles are with Allah.
What
He
do you
wasn't
mean?
given any miracles.
By the will of Allah, he had miracle.
Can you read 6109?
109, sure. Hold on, give me a second.
Who is the debate master?
I don't know.
I'm
Debate
the
master,
debate
are
master.
you Muslim?
I'm a Muslim, correct.
Okay. Just give us a second. We'll come to you.
Sorry about that. I had to look them up. 6109, right? Okay.
6109.
Sorry. I have a sore throat. There you go. Okay. They swear by Allah their most solemn oaths that if a sign were to come to them, they will certainly believe in it. Say, signs are only with Allah. Will make you realize that even if a sign were to come to them, they still would not believe it. So
Exactly. You see where it says that they was saying that, well, basically
So
give us a
Allah,
sign, and then it says say. So Allah is telling Muhammad to say
the Prophet.
signs are only with Allah.
Yeah, you're right.
And it says
That's true.
even if a sign were to come to them, they will still not believe. So
They still would not believe.
no signs was given. The signs was only with Allah.
By with Allah, it means like by the will of Allah.
Nah, now
In Islam,
you add into your Quran.
I'm not adding to it. I'm explaining to you what it means. In Islam, we believe that everything that we do is by the will of Allah, right?
What do you see
Allah
it
says
say?
here,
What do you see it say
only
will?
with Allah.
What do you see it say will in there?
Signs are only with Allah. I'm saying that's what it's like. It could be referencing that.
Oh, it could be referencing that. So you interpret the Quran yourself?
I'm saying no. That's what I said. It could be. But anyways, what was your point?
That there wasn't no signs given.
Cool. Okay. What else? Is that it?
So do you still believe? That he was given miracles? Because that contradicts your Quran.
It does not contradict the Quran.
Yeah, it does. Even Muhammad himself says, "I am only a warner."
You think there's many verses. There's many verses where it talks about him being a messenger, but okay. Open up 33:40, and that you're literally everything you just said would be contradicted.
Hold on real quick. Go to 46:9 first.
46:9. Hold on. I know you're talking about where it says he's only a warner, but it says also in the Quran 33:40, Muhammad is not the father of any of your men, but is the messenger of Allah and the seal of the prophets, and Allah has knowledge of all things. So 33:40.
And what that means?
Check that out. What do you mean? He's a messenger of Allah. He's a messenger.
Okay, he's a messenger. He's not a miracle worker. He's a messenger.
He's a prophet.
We can get to prophecy later. We're talking about miracles, signs.
Oh, you're talking about miracles. I thought you were talking about like prophet. Oh, then why do you say I'm only a warner? I'm only here for what you have in your background.
Yeah, I'm only a warner. That means he only came with the message. He didn't come with any signs or miracles. He's only a warner. Read 46:9.
Well, the Quran itself is a miracle.
Okay. But did he do it?
It's from Allah.
Okay.
Right,
Exactly.
whose mouth did it come?
Exactly.
Whose mouth
Exactly.
whose mouth did it come out of?
No, hold on. Words. You think that what you're
the
saying
Quran
right now,
came out of Muhammad's mouth?
You sound like what you're saying is different though. Like we know that. We literally know that.
No. We hear all the time that Muhammad did these such and such miracles, did all of these miracles, but there wasn't no miracles given to him.
He did all those by the will of Allah.
But he didn't do any of them. He didn't do none. There isn't any.
By the will of Allah. Do you know what I mean by when I say by the will of Allah?
Yeah, with Allah's permission, through him.
Yes. So when you go to the ayah that says signs are only with Allah, you literally just said it. Through him, through Allah, that Muhammad can do this. So when it says signs are only with Allah,
do you know the story of the Thamud? Do you know the story of Thamud when they unalived the she-camel?
Yeah, I do. Actually, yeah.
Right, and he said ever since then he will refrain from sending signs ever since they unalived the she-camel that came from Iraq. He withheld the signs from that point on.
Where did it say that?
What you laughing at, bro?
Where does it say that?
You're reading things out of context, the word deny.
This sound like
Can you tell
John
me?
beat J-Bond, who I
Can you
don't.
tell me where you got that from, please?
Hold
Okay,
on,
can you,
let me bring it up.
I've never spoken to you before.
Is this another Scottish Muslim?
Sound like the dude that was on my
I'm
live stream
Scottish,
the other day,
correct?
right?
No, I've never spoken to you before.
What is going on with this world? How do we have two Scottish Muslims in the same week? What's going on?
Did you know there are over 1 million Muslims in Scotland?
there's Muslims all over the world. You guys do understand that fact, right?
Well, we better start doing more apologetics over in the Scottish part of it, I think.
They already do. They burn the Quran like every single week, and it always does nothing.
You know the former Prime Minister of Scotland was Muslim.
Okay, but let's get back to the topic. So we're talking-
1759. Nothing keeps us from sending the signs except that they had already been denied by earlier peoples. And we gave Thamud the she-camel as a clear sign, but they wrongfully rejected it. We only send the signs as a warning. Okay? So it says nothing keeps us from sending the signs except they had already been denied by earlier peoples. So since earlier peoples had already denied the signs, they refrained from sending them.
1759, you said?
1759.
Okay. I see. Oh, I see where you come from. Yeah, I see where you come from. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
So
You
there's
can-
no
you can say
there was
that.
no signs with Muhammad then, right?
Sure, you could say that.
Exactly. So can people stop going around saying that he did all of these miracles and signs? Because your Quran says he did it.
I don't represent those people though.
Yeah, but you were just about to show us Muhammad splitting the moon, but the
I wasn't though. I literally was never going to show you that. I was never going to bring that up because I knew. Listen, the thing is, I knew that if I brought that up, you would say, "Show us proof," and then I'll bring up the hadith, and then you would say, "I do not accept that." That is one thing that could happen. Two, another thing that could happen, you would say, "Where is this? Where is it proven historically?" I could bring up scientific fact that the moon has been probably been split in half. Then you would say that's fake because no other scientist, nobody else talks about it.
No, sir.
Right.
You want me to tell you what we would have said? Exactly what the word and I just said. We won't accept the hadith because it's going against the Quran, because Allah said in the Quran.
You're one of those people. Okay. All right.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Quran.
Yeah, you're one of those.
What's
I know.
the
I know
supreme
exactly.
authority? What's the supreme authority of a Muslim? The Quran or hadith or scientific?
The Quran and then
Exactly.
the Quran and then the hadiths.
So
I
if
just said
something
that. I never said
contradicts
that
the
it wasn't.
Quran, hold on. So if something contradicts the Quran, do you throw it out?
If it contradicts the Quran, yes.
Right. So you should throw out any hadith that's saying that there was miracles done by Muhammad because it directly contradicts your Quran.
Sure, you can believe that. Anyways, so can we get into the prophethood part where it says where he's saying I'm only a warner? Is that only talking about miracles, or are you talking about the prophethood part too?
So you want to
In
go
terms of
into?
prophethood.
So you're trying to go into if he's a prophet or not?
Yeah, because it says I'm only a warner. So by I'm only a warner, do you mean?
What prophecy do you want to go to?
No, I'm talking about like the background image. It says I'm only a warner. So
Yeah.
by I'm only a warner, do you still accept that he's a prophet? Would you still accept that he's a prophet or no?
Would a prophet give prophecy?
Yes.
Okay, so what prophecy did Muhammad give for him to be a prophet then?
And please don't give the Roman versus the Persians.
The Quran.
How is the Quran a prophecy?
Quran's the word of God. What is the word of God?
What I mean by prophecy is predict something to happen in the future that actually happened.
A prophet is someone who speaks in is someone who represents God. Like he holds God, like for Muhammad specifically, or Jesus, or Moses, or Abraham. They all got a text
Yeah, but
and
aren't
they
they? Isn't that a messenger?
and they spoke. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But he's all
But
he's
I'm saying,
in Islam. We believe he's a messenger. That's what
I
we
know, but
believe.
we're talking
Sandra, why
about
did you mute me? Sandra, unmute me now.
oh, debate master. Just a
Because
second.
you
So
spamming
we're
my
talking
chat.
about
Stop spamming my chat,
we're,
debate.
How am I spamming your chat?
You
How am
keep
I
saying
spamming
dub
it?
debate master, dub debate master. You think we don't see it?
Right, so what's wrong with saying dub with debate master? What's wrong with that?
Because it hurts the algorithm if someone just
yeah.
keeps spamming the same thing.
We'll just move them down until we can have this discussion. So, and the Warner and Messenger to me would be synonymous with one another, daily. So
Do you,
what we're talking about when you say prophet, that's when I'm thinking, oh, so you believe that Muhammad made prophecies as well to make him a prophet, right?
yeah, sure.
Okay, so which prophecy did Muhammad give in the future that came true?
Let's see. I'd have to look into that right now. You want me to search it up? I can search it up
Well, sure.
because I don't know that specifically, to be honest.
Okay, so that's how we would prove his prophethood, right? If he made a claim about something to happen in the future and it actually come true, then we would know that that would have to be from the true God, of course, right? But if it didn't come true, then we would know that it's not from the true God. Would you agree with that, Daly?
Well, repeat that. Repeat that. I didn't hear.
So if Muhammad made a prophecy about something in the future and it come true, you would know and we could believe that that is truly from God because it come true, correct?
Let,
What?
yeah, let me explain this.
Replain.
Muhammad is
Prophecy. Hold
the
on,
prophet.
real quick.
Muhammad is a prophet and a
Jamal,
messenger.
hold on, because he's still not getting it. He
Okay.
don't, so he can get the criteria of what Brother Chris is asking for. Do you know the difference between prophecy and being just a messenger?
Yeah.
Yes, I
I get
can
that part.
explain if he cannot explain.
I
Jamal,
get that
okay,
part.
hold
Yes.
on. A prophecy means that it's predicting future events. And when that future events happen, it actually verifies what the messenger or the prophet said, that he's a prophet. So if what event did he predict in the future that makes him a prophet? That's what a prophet is. A prophet comes with prophecy.
See, the problem about that is I could, but I don't. But you probably won't believe the hadith, so
I mean, we
I
can
can't show it
examine
to
it.
you. If you want to examine it,
We don't just throw nothing away without first examining. We test all fruits, test all spirits. That's what we're told to do.
how do you examine it per se?
Because if something happened that he spoke about in real time,
Okay.
someplace in
All
history,
right.
then it will be
Pull up,
recorded. It would have a record
Yeah,
of
the
it.
word. Can I say something quick because
pull up
before I
Musnad Ahmed 16957.
Read it.
yeah, listen. The difference between the prophet and the messenger. The messenger has a message from Allah to the people. Okay. So, and people, they have to to accept that and to practice it. The prophet doesn't have a message from Allah to the people. He has a message from Allah to himself, and he has to accept it. Like when the God told, yeah, uh, when he told, I believe Yaqub or Zakaria, one of them, he cannot talk to people for 3 days only, except if he's signing to them. He cannot talk except he's using the sign language.
You talking about
So the prophet
who you
doesn't
talking about?
mean someone
Zechariah?
who will
Hold on, hold
prophesy
on, hold on,
someone.
hold on,
Let
hold on.
me
That's not
That's
gloss
a
let
over
clear.
me
that.
That's a clear.
Let's
no,
not
no, no.
gloss over that.
What? Wait a
Who you
minute.
talking about?
That's the clear.
Zechariah?
That's Prophet Zakaria.
Okay, listen.
Talk
Yeah,
three
I think.
days. That's Surah
Wait a
Maryam.
minute. Let me say this, please, bro. Yeah, but the prophet doesn't mean someone who will predict the future. No, the
Yes.
difference between a prophet and a messenger, and the messenger is the one that has a message from Allah to the people, and the prophet is the one
I
that has a message from Allah to himself, and he has to apply that and to accept that and to do that. Okay, it doesn't mean he
Hold on,
predicts the future. No,
No.
that's not the meaning of that.
Jamal. Why y'all like in Islam? Why do y'all always like to redefine terms?
That is not. That
Why?
is not.
Why do y'all like to
do not turn
redefine
that.
terms?
Do
I
not
don't
turn
get
that into
it.
what,
Only
bro.
in
Don't
Islam
turn
do
that.
y'all like to redefine terms. The
All
meaning
right,
of
host. You
prophet.
don't gotta go
Hold
there.
on, Daily.
You're
Hold
connecting.
on,
You're
Daily.
connecting
Hold
one
on.
person to a whole
Hold
religion.
on, bro. I'm talking. Prophet have been established for thousands and thousands of years before even your Quran came about. A prophet predicts future events. That's what prophecy is. Now y'all done made Logic mad, and y'all done got Logic up here. Now he's now I don't know what the
No,
I
it's
don't
not.
know
No, no, no,
what the
no.
giant gonna do. You know he's
No,
gonna
the world. That's according. No, that's according to you. But that's
no
not
no.
not
That's what
how it
it
is.
is, bro. Can anyone got a third or second device? Chris
I
Claus,
do.
maybe.
Yeah, I'll go get
The prophet
I can do that for
doesn't
you.
mean a
Okay,
one.
okay,
Yes, it
okay.
does.
Jamal. It's fine. It's fine.
No, because
If
we're
he
gonna
wants to
get
go by
this.
the
We're gonna
the
establish
definition.
something real quick. All right. We're
No.
gonna see
It's fine. If you want to go by
what
the
the term
definition, we can do
prophet
that.
means. Okay. Hold on.
You can do that. A prophet. He has a prophecy. The prophet said predicted the future. I guess you could say that.
You
We can go
guess
there.
we can
Pull
say
up.
that. Not now. We can guess.
That's
That's what it is.
Yeah,
No. You can say that. You can say sure.
that's why
Sure.
we have some are messengers and the prophets, and we have some only prophets.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Because
what
the
was
prophet
Muhammad?
doesn't come with a message.
Okay. So what was Muhammad?
Listen, the
Jamal.
prophet
Jamal. I know a
Muhammad was
messenger.
both.
A
You know,
messenger sends and brings a
he,
message. A prophet predicts future events.
he
Which one
was
was
yeah,
Muhammad?
no. Listen, Muhammad was both was a messenger and a prophet. He
Okay.
had the
So show
message.
me
He
his
had a letter
prophecy.
from Allah, and
I
he
did.
was a
I can.
prophet. Listen, wait a minute, guys. We cannot all talk. Let me say this. Okay,
Jamal,
and he
calm
was a
down.
prophet because of the, as I said, the prophet to you is someone who will predict something called the future. We call it al-ghaib. Al-ghaib, you cannot predict it. That's only the magician or the people who use this kind of bullshit that they can predict something.
Watch your mouth,
They lie to
bro.
you. You cannot
Why you
predict.
can't just talk normal? Watch your mouth.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
We're not
Yeah.
reciting the
There
Quran
is
here.
no one who can. There is no one who can predict the future, no matter who that person is. The
There's no one that can
prophet.
predict the
The
future.
prophet. No one. No one.
No
Except
one.
Not
God.
even the prophet Muhammad. He cannot predict the future.
Bro, you are
Yeah.
killing, man. Keep talking, please. Go ahead.
I'm. We Muslims. We're frank. We don't lie. We don't say things that they don't exist. Or not acceptable. The prophet is a person that that Allah tells him to do something only for him. He sends him the angel and to tell him this is what the God told you to do, and it is only for you, not for the people. The messenger is the one who has a letter, who has a message for himself and for the people. They have to practice it. So
Okay.
you have to
I
understand the
gave you
difference.
that. I gave you that. I'm saying, if you say Muhammad in your Quran, do it say, "Oh prophet"? Do we call Muhammad a prophet?
Yeah. There is
Okay.
verses in
Okay.
Quran. Yeah, and he's
Okay.
called the prophet. So
So
and
what
yeah,
do
there is
hold
verses only
on.
for him,
Jamal, I
as
just
a
asked you a
prophet.
simple
Only
question.
Muhammad.
I don't need a whole TED talk. Do it call your Muhammad a prophet in your book? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I
Yes.
told you,
So
yes.
a
Yes.
prophet brings prophecy. You can't be a prophet without bringing a prophecy.
A
Prophecy
prophecy
means
is
that it is predicted in the future, something projected out to come. What prophecy did your Muhammad predict?
okay. Jamal, let me speak this one. Okay. I just want to make that clear. Okay, so let me rephrase what Jamal said. Right, what Jamal was saying, that Muslims, we don't predict the future. Right, it's something that the prophet specifically, we don't know the future. That's the thing, right? The prophet, what we're saying is the prophet said was what he was told by Allah, right, through Gabriel, right? So if you pull up Musnad Ahmed 16957, right? It says Tamim al-Dari reported the messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "This matter will certainly reach every place touched by the day and night. Allah will not leave a house or residence, but that Allah will cause this religion to enter it, by which the honorable will be honored and the disgraceful will be disgraced. Allah will honor the honorable with Islam, and he will disgrace the disgraceful with unbelief." Now, the first part where it says, "This matter will certainly reach every place touched by night and day." The Prophet lived in where? Saudi Arabia, right? Mecca and Medina. He went between those two places, right? Now, if you check every country in the world right now, I can bet you there's at least one Muslim. So he
So
touched.
what? So what?
So Islam.
So what?
So it predicted the future. Is that not prophecy by your point of view? By your ideas, is that not a prophecy?
Hey, Logic. Hey, Logic, you gotta unmute your mic here, brother.
It's just from what I'm going by your idea, right?
Hold on,
You're going by what your
hold on,
idea.
Quran. Hold on.
I told you.
I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. That one was that's a pretty good one.
I almost took
By
my
your
shahada
ideas.
just now, Logic. I ain't gonna even lie. I almost said ashadu. I almost did
I'm
it.
telling you, if he keep going, like he gonna get one today.
Oh, you already said it. The beginning of shahada is to deny something. So you already say in the beginning of it. You're
Did I
almost there.
finish it?
That's what we said. We almost there.
I
No,
said
you're
almost.
almost there. You're almost there. The beginning of shahada is denying.
Let's get a better prophecy.
What do you mean a better prophecy?
So,
I
bro,
gave you one that's perfectly there.
So, bro,
There's what
what
defines
verse
a
was
better
you
prophecy?
reading again? What verse was you reading?
It's a hadith, Musnad Ahmed 16957, and you said
Oh,
that
that's
you
daif, bro.
have to. You said that you have to
That's
fact
daif.
check your. Was daif? It's a sahih, grade, authentic.
You ain't know the Sahih is the new daif.
So you don't accept it, is what you're saying?
That's not what it's.
No, I'm saying. So that's what you're saying. You don't. You're not going to accept it.
No, we don't accept. That's not to me a prophecy.
I explained to you the difference between the prophet and the messenger.
The
Do
thing
y'all
is,
know
Jamal,
what
they're not
do
gonna.
you know
No
what a
matter what you
prophecy
say,
is?
they're not gonna accept it.
No.
Just
Hold
like you said,
hold on.
a prediction of the
Quran,
future
hold
with
on,
quotations
bro.
in my
Hold
hand.
on. A prophecy is just not a prediction of the future, right? It is,
That came true.
but you have to hold on. But it have to be detailed, like very, very detailed. So you can't mistake it for anything else, right?
It
Now,
is detailed.
what
if
if
I
It's right
say,
there, detailed.
hold
And
on,
what if I predict that the Warriors are gonna win the championship and they
right?
end up winning?
But mine is detailed. The one I just gave you is detailed.
And what
You
I just said is
don't.
detailed too.
No,
Not,
you don't,
that's not
guy. You
detailed.
don't understand. The prophet can't tell people something and they don't have to take it. It's not like the messenger.
I know a lot of people who's won a lot of money
No,
Everything the
prophesying who
prophet
will
said
win.
you have to take, right?
the
You have to accept
prophet.
it.
Yeah, the prophet. I told you, the prophet. He has something only for him, and he has to do it. Like for example, we have it a lot in Quran about the Prophet Muhammad. Allah is talking to a prophet and telling him, "Hey, Prophet Muhammad." That means those verses that they say that thing that is there is only for the prophet. Like when Allah talked to him about why he has to make something haram, and that was not when one of his wife was mad because of yeah, when he wanted to divorce one of his wife, so to satisfy the other one, and the God sent him right away a message that message for the Prophet Muhammad.
That's
That
not
talking
what
that
we're
this
talking about.
that's
That's not what we're talking about.
no, this is
That's
what
not
I'm
what we're
trying to
talking
tell, the
about.
difference between the prophet and
Jamal. Probability and bro, because I can say like Logic said that the Warriors are going to win a championship. From basing on the math and probability, I might be right, but since it's 29 other teams in the league, more than likely I'm probably wrong, right? Because it's hard to repeat, it's hard to go back to back, but possibility, anything is possible. You're betting on possibility. We're talking about prediction, like a prophecy. A prophecy is in detail, like Psalms 22, Isaiah 53 is telling the end from the beginning. This is a prophecy, not hedging your bets and just saying, because I could say, oh, by the time I'm 65, I'm gonna be a millionaire. It's possible. It's possible. And if it comes true, am I now a prophet? No.
Let me know what you want me to
Oh,
speak.
that's according to you, because if you mix the being a prophet with the prediction and something like that, we told you it's not
That's
like that.
basically
Then
what
even let's
that's
consider
basically
that
what y'all was reading.
The Prophet Muhammad said at the end of the world, people. And this is 1500 years ago. They said at the end of the world, listen, let me say this. At the end of the world, people will start like, building a tall buildings. Women will be bare. Everyone, and it's happening right now.
No, he said that
everywhere.
naked. He said naked, barefoot Bedouins would
It's
build
naked.
tall
It doesn't
buildings.
matter. Naked.
Yeah.
They naked and they giving it for free and all that. And this is happening right now all over the world.
Me, Jamal,
hold on.
What is that?
Relax. I was just talking and you just started interrupting me. I don't have a loud mic like yours. So that's a false prophecy because now all of a sudden it doesn't matter what he said. No, he said something specific. He said naked, barefoot Bedouins will be competing in building tall buildings. That never happened.
That means you're not watching. You don't see Dubai.
Jamal, calm down. Let him finish.
Yeah. Hey, Daily Quran, I have a question for you. Like, since with the prophecy that you brought up, or the prediction you brought up.
Go ahead.
Jesus says something similar in Matthew. He says that gospel will be proclaimed throughout the world.
Sure. Go ahead.
So do you believe, like, since like Christianity is all over the world and everyone's reading the Gospel of Matthew, that that's a true prophecy?
In terms of Christianic beliefs, yes.
So Matthew actually has a revelation of God in it?
Like I said, in terms of Christianic beliefs, yes.
No, not in terms of Christianity belief, just period, like objectively. Even as a Muslim.
Yes, that would be a true prophecy.
Okay.
But the thing is, in Islam, we believe that the book that you have today is not the same book that you had that was given to Jesus back then, because Jesus was never giving a book. He was.
Yeah. So I know. So
like
you're
vocal.
saying that this guy named Matthew got revelation from God that gospel will
like
be
I said
proclaimed
again,
all throughout the world.
I never said that. Like I said again,
well, you did.
We
you
believe we have in terms of like a Christian's point of view, yes. In terms of an Islamic point of view,
I didn't ask it in a Christian's point of view. Let me ask it again.
Go ahead.
Okay.
What did you ask then?
I'll ask it again.
Glory to God. Thanks for
when Jesus in the Gospel of Matthew says that this gospel will be proclaimed throughout the world, and we see today that Christianity is all over the world, and the gospel accounts that we have today are all over the world, specifically Matthew. Would you say that that's a prophecy?
That's against my beliefs.
No, it is. But that's why I'm
asking. That's why I can't answer.
My country, we don't have Christians there. So
it being against your belief doesn't change whether it's a prophecy or not.
No,
would you? Like I'm going according to your standards.
By my standards, I would say we don't know, because we believe, because out of Islamic beliefs, we believe that you guys do not have the correct book, and we do not know what's true and what's false within the Bible.
See, the thing is, Word doesn't believe you have the correct book either. He doesn't believe that your hadiths are correct.
That's why.
But yet hold on, Daily. I want you to pay attention to what you're saying. He doesn't believe that in your scriptures. He doesn't believe in your hadiths. Yet you brought him a hadith and said, see, this is a prediction of the future. This is a prophecy. So regardless of whether Word believes it or not, you're saying it's a prophecy. So I'm just asking you based on your same standards. You have Jesus predicting that gospel is going to be proclaimed throughout the world. In Matthew, we see Matthew all over the world. So would you say that that's a prophecy?
He doesn't say that.
Let him answer.
Wait, hold on. Matthew, what? Can you tell me the line first? And
it's Matthew 24:16.
Also, I believe that I restated this multiple times when I was talking to him. He said, I asked him. I asked him if he would believe me if I pulled up hadiths. He said he would have to fact check them. So that does not mean he doesn't believe in them. Word, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you have to do some type of fact check.
Of course, I said we can examine them.
But the question is, where Matthew got all those information from?
Just a second. He meant, though, examine the prophecy.
No, I repeated it multiple times.
As you should examine the prophecy that Logic just presented to you.
Yeah, but the question, why Jesus was speaking in different books, in Gospel, Matthew, John?
Jamal, don't try to change the subject.
So you're saying, where did Matthew get these from? This from, right? What we believe is that listen, let me...
But I want to put out Logic's...
hold on, I have to go get something. Give me a second. I'll be back. 2 minutes.
Well, just for everybody, if in fact that this is the standard and criterion that Daly is using, then if what come true in Matthew came true, then that's a true prophecy according to the standard that Daly already set when he went to the Hadith and used that prophecy. So that's what he has to deal with.
Exactly.
Does
Sorry about that. I have to go do
record
something. I'll come back.
Does Matthew record a true prophecy?
Okay, so hold on. Let me tell you something. So in Islam, it changes on which section. If you ask a Shia or a Sunni, but in Islam we believe that the book that you have right now today, right? It's not.
I don't care about what you believe about the
then-
book that I have. Seriously.
Just what is
answer the
your question? What is your
please.
question? You're asking
My
me
question
how
is,
did Matthew get all that?
does it contain a true prophecy? Yes or no?
I can't answer that because we do not know what part of the
So
which part of the
if
Bible
you
is
can't
correct
answer
and what's
that,
wrong.
Matthew, I got you. If you cannot answer if Matthew has a true prophecy or not, then you can't provide what you just brought in the Hadith as a true prophecy. Because I just gave you the same thing that you gave word,
Yes, I
something
know.
similar according
I know
to your
that.
own standards. If
I
you're
know
now
that.
saying, "Oh, I don't know, I can't say that that's a prophecy," actually, then you can't say that it's a prophecy in that Hadith.
Yes, I know. I know that you
Okay,
won't. No
so
matter
did
what.
Jesus know that he was going to be
So
crucified?
bring something else.
No. I'm saying that I know that you guys were going to say that. But what am I supposed to bring you then? If you don't,
Bring
if
me
you're not
something
gonna,
that's an actual prophecy then. Something that you can know that is a prophecy. That no matter, even if I were to pull the same thing up, something
okay.
close to those standards, you would have to say, okay, yeah, that's a prophecy too.
So you're telling me that the prophecy I pulled up to you, that by your standards, would 100% be a prophecy.
I'm saying by your standards, it's not.
By my standards, and I'm
Yeah,
guessing
because
yours,
you don't know.
because
I just brought up something
your
similar.
your standards of a prophecy, right?
Just brought up
Is
something similar to you.
what you bring? Hold on, can you repeat the verse about you said something about Matthew?
Jesus said that the
saying the same
gospel will
thing.
be proclaimed to the world.
Okay. And I said from your point of view, from a
I
Christian's
don't
point
care
of
about
view,
my
from a
point of view.
Christian's
I'm not asking about my
from
point
a
of view. Stop
Christian's
saying that.
from a Christian's logic, from Christian's
Okay,
logical
Daily
point of view, I
Quran.
would say,
Stop saying that.
then what am I
Deal
supposed
with
to
what I'm
say?
actually
Because I'm
deal
not going
with
to
me.
respond to you in my own.
Deal with what we're actually talking about. Stop
But
appealing
you're not listening.
to
You're not
my
listening to me.
own Christian worldview because I'm not
But what
asking
what
about
am I
that.
supposed to appeal to? What am I here for? To
You're
appeal to
here
them?
to you're here to appeal to objectivity. That regardless of our worldview, this is either the truth or it's not. It's a prophecy or it's not. Whether we're Christian or Muslim,
All right
it don't
then.
matter what
All
you
right
say
then.
or I say.
Here.
It's a prophecy
You want
or
to
it's
answer that? You want me
not.
to answer that straight up? Like, no bullshit then? Okay, bet. So you said your point of view of a prophecy.
Finally, he's gonna not BS me, guys.
Your point of view of a prophecy.
So
You
this
said
whole time
is
before this,
it
he
has
was
to be
BSing
it
me.
has to be it has to be 100%. It has to be something predicting the future, right? Then it has to actually have happened, right?
Has to be God's word, man.
Yeah, it has to have happened, right? You said it has to happen.
God's word.
Are you saying that it
Proclaiming
has
the
to have,
future.
and it has happened, right?
Well, that's a fulfilled prophecy. You know, there's prophecy told that hasn't been fulfilled
Is
yet.
this prophecy a fulfilled prophecy?
What prophecy?
The prophecy you just mentioned.
Not yet, not fully.
Then my answer is no.
Okay, so then that's according to you then.
Yes, according to me, my answer would be no.
Don't get it, logic.
You done?
Me or him?
You.
Or am I done with what? I gave him an answer.
So
And you completely missed
You
the
guys
point.
hear me?
he missed.
Yeah, we
can hear you now.
Sorry, I got a phone call. I didn't hear the last thing he said. What did he say?
He
said-
said, according to him, no.
So then, according to you, then what you brought up is not a prophecy.
Okay, you can think of it like that, and I can think of it my own point of view.
This is your paradigm. I'm going with your standard.
and I'm going by your standards. We have two different point of views.
What is wrong with you? Are you okay?
I'm being honest with you.
Okay, so according to your standards, is it a prophecy?
According to my standards, would it be a prophecy? Yes, it would be a prophecy,
Thank you.
but it has not been fulfilled.
That's it. No, it is a prophecy.
Oh,
It
you
is a
just want to know if it
prophecy.
has been fulfilled.
It is a prophecy to you. It's a prophecy according to your own standard. So you have to admit that Matthew has revelation of Allah.
Okay,
I'm saying it's a
okay.
prophecy.
No,
I'm just saying it's a prophecy. I'm not saying that it's a prophecy.
Well, you're saying it's a prophecy. It's a
Has it been
prophecy, but
fulfilled
it's
yet?
not.
Has it been fulfilled
Come on,
yet?
dog.
Has it been fulfilled yet?
What are
If
we
it has-
doing here?
look, God, I just have one question because we're hanging on Matthew. So if that is prophecy, according to Matthew, Jesus was.
Yeah, so the only reason we went to Matthew was for that specific reason. This live stream is not about the book of Matthew, so we're not going to jump right back into anything else in Matthew. But thank you, good try anyway. Back to you, the word.
Focus, people.
All right. What's up, Black Doc? How you doing, bro? Salam Amasi.
What's good, y'all?
We got 150 people in here. We only got 20 some likes. Y'all better start tapping that screen. So,
Excuse me?
yeah,
The math ain't mathing.
math ain't nothing. 1 second, Pro. I'm
Hey,
gonna come to you after
hey,
this.
do
1 second, Pro.
I gotta do this, or does Brother Chris gotta do this? Cause I'm getting upset.
Brother Chris did it early, and I guess they didn't listen to him. You know.
I've already done it a few times today. I did it twice on Logics, once already on the words. I think they need to hear from you now, Black Doctor.
Man, y'all gonna get me straight upset. Y'all better Surah 434 that like button like you fear disobedience from it. And remember,
sorry about
you
that.
better tap that thing lightly. Use that miswak. Tap that screen lightly, or else we know that you secretly hakatua that black stone.
Ew.
How did we go from talking about prophecies to you talking about Miswak and the Blackstone?
That's just a promotion that we do. Chill. You'll learn in a minute. Proud Muslim. What you want to say? What you want to say, Proud Muslim? What you want to say?
Thank you so much, bro. First of all, excuse me. First of all, there is no single verse in the Bible that
We're not talking about the Bible. We're talking about Muhammad.
Bro, you talking about a prophecy.
We're talking about the
prophecy,
Muhammad, and is he just a warner, or did he come with miracles? Proud Muslim.
Oh my God! Why you guys only want to jump me?
Do you see the background? Do you see the background?
Okay. All prophet. Oh, okay.
Okay, so what is the main context?
Hold on, Walker. Hold on. Deceiver. Hold on, Deceiver.
Muhammad and all messengers of God are all warners and they are messengers. They are not the one to bring prophecy. It is God only one giving them prophecy, and I can prove it, including your Bible, that Jesus never make any prophecy by himself.
It's not what we asked.
That's not what we're asking you, bro.
I'm gonna start your hypocrisy again, guys.
Here, proud Muslim. How about we make this simple for you? Did Muhammad give any prophecies? Yes or no?
No messenger of God make any prophecy except what God told them to say.
Okay, did God give Muhammad any prophecies? Yes
Thank
or no?
you. Yes, God gave prophets to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
So which prophecy, or specifically what we're asking about is miracles, which sign, which miracle
No, miracle. I'm not talking about miracle.
Oh, so hold on. So we're getting to the point here. Was Muhammad given any miracles from Allah?
No, we're not talking about miracle. The only miracle given to Prophet Muhammad.
We are talking about miracles. It's the point of the bloody room.
The only miracle given to Prophet Muhammad is the Quran.
So he wasn't given any miracles.
No messenger was given any miracle. It's only God that gave them miracle, bro. None of them can do any miracle.
Bro, that's a contradictory statement.
Nobody asked if he got any miracles by himself.
He talked about prophecies. Jump into a miracle. I'm not dumb, bro.
Yes, you are. But what we're asking is this, Habibi. Did Allah give Muhammad any miracles?
We're not talking about miracles. We're talking about prophecy.
He gave him Quran. Yes.
I came up here, brother.
That's not what I didn't ask you. I asked proud Muslim.
Don't give me 1 minute. First of all, you talking about prophecy. Why you jump into a miracle? Are you scared to talk about prophecy again?
No, it's not. What we're talking about originally.
Then I'm going to debunk you that Jesus never said
proud Muslim.
Okay, I'm sorry. No problem. Okay, I'm here.
Of course, thank you for being here.
No problem.
But
I know you
if
guys
you
gonna
actually
drop me
remember
like
what we were
last.
talking about at the beginning, I don't think you were here. I don't think you were here.
Okay, I was
The
here.
point of the room is about Muhammad being a plain warner and no signs or miracles were given to him.
You not talking about miracle again. I
Then
repeat. I
oh
repeat
my
again. We
goodness,
not
do
talking
not
about
talk when
miracle.
I'm talking.
Muslim, calm
Don't
down,
talk when
bro.
I'm talking.
Host.
You got one more. You got one more up in here because I'm not as nice as Avery is. He drop you like a bad habit. So again, the topic is about whether or not Muhammad was given any signs or miracles. Then, because our friends couldn't even define what a miracle is, they suggested Muhammad's prophecies. And so we sort of moved over to the topic of whether or not Muhammad gave prophecies. And since our Muslim friends were inconsistent on that point, we're going back to the beginning and talking about the original topic. Now, would you like to discuss that, proud Muslim?
Can I take now?
I would like a yes or no.
First of all, I'm going to repeat the word I said again. The brother here, host, invited the brother over here because of prophecy. Now, you came up here, you're talking about miracle. If you want us to talk about miracle, let's dump the prophecy. If you want us to talk about prophecy, let's dump miracle. Which one you want us to talk about?
No.
Dumping
Let's get
prophecy and
something
talking
clear.
about miracles,
Real
bro.
quick, real quick. Let's get something clear, Proud Muslim. You was in the chat.
Okay.
You was in the chat
Yeah, of
talking about,
course.
oh, they scared to bring me up, this and this and that. But
Okay.
you obviously missed the first part of the discussion. You came in on the tail end. Your fellow brothers failed to provide any miracles done by Muhammad. And then they said, well, he's a warner, he's a messenger. You want to talk about if he's a messenger or not? And I said, yeah, since you can't provide if he's a miracle worker, if he was given any signs, go ahead. This is how we got there. But
The
first,
host.
the topic of the room
Do you
is
want me to
his
talk about?
miracles.
Okay. Do you want me
He's
to
not
talk?
listening to
Oh my
you,
God, Black
word.
Dog, I listen, man. Can you let me talk, please? Black, the host, please. I want you to be specific. Do you want me to talk about Prophet Muhammad being?
This guy.
Hey, how you doing, deceiver? I got sick of them. The word "nine." That was my bad.
Nah,
That was
you
me
good.
that did it. Hey, proud Muslim, don't say anybody's scared of you. It was me. I'm feared of you. I'm the one running from you. You can go ahead and say that in the chat all you want. It was me.
All right, El Maker.
Chris, you son of a bitch, man.
Hey, get him out of here. See? Manifest
I was about
destiny.
to say. I was about to say that would be.
He waited all
Soon as you
that
pop
time for
up,
that. He
Was
waited
it
all
me?
this time for that.
Right.
soon as you pop up and they say that, like that wasn't me.
It's lit right now. Word. This is a hot topic.
I guess. I mean, Logic was here, so he brings at least 100 something people with him anyway.
Right, a good couple hundred.
And I just scare him off.
Human Shepherd, you're not loading up, brother.
Hey, Jamal, you still there or you AFK now?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
So you agree, though, that Muhammad didn't have any miracles, though, right?
We told you the miracle is Quran, and Allah told him clear that even if he gave him miracles, they wouldn't believe, because if the same questions that they ask, they already asked them for all the prophets, and they brought every miracle and everything, and at the end they told them, this is you, all of you are magicians.
So
So that means they will say the same thing. He told them clear everything that they would tell you now. They said it before. That means don't care about what they will say.
I
All
understand.
he asked was a yes or no question.
That's why I say he
Jamal,
always
I
gives
totally understand.
dialogues.
Hmm?
He always
What
give
you're
a
telling me,
monologue. My bad.
Jamal, what you're telling me, Jamal, is
Mm-hmm.
that the miracle that Muhammad brought was that he was able to talk.
The miracle he brought was the Quran that we have today.
He was able to speak.
That he was a parrot.
The miracle of Quran is a challenge for you from 1500 years
That's
ago
not,
till today to write a book like it, and still you couldn't write it.
I
that's
think
not
he's saying
something Muhammad
Muhammad.
did.
I think he's
Yeah.
saying Muhammad brought a miracle. You're not saying Muhammad performed miracles, did you?
Listen, every prophet can perform any miracle only if Allah wanted that. Like for
know
instance,
that.
we have,
I'm just trying to. I'm just
let me
trying
say
to.
this.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
let
get
me
clear for
say this. Like for instance,
Jamal.
like Jesus.
Jamal, one
Let
second.
me
One
say
second. One second. I'm not trying to interject between you and Chris. I'm just trying to get clarification so y'all can build, because I think you don't understand what he said. Are you saying that Muhammad performed miracles, or did he bring a miracle?
No, he didn't provide it. He brought the Quran as a miracle. Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
said. Quran is the miracle of the Prophet Muhammad, and
All
the
right,
miracle.
yeah. That's all. That's all I wanted to know. I just
No,
wanted
he
to clarify
didn't. He
what y'all was
didn't.
talking
He
about.
didn't. Like he didn't do any of miracles that the people
So,
they asked it
Jamal,
before.
Jamal, I just want to ask you a couple simple questions just to help me understand this miracle. So, is Muhammad the one that worded the words in a certain way, or was that Allah?
Everything in the book was from Allah.
Oh, okay.
If we have
So
any
basically,
Muslims on
Muhammad just revealed
YouTube,
it to
let me know.
mankind. Like basically, it was
Correct.
I'll jump
Allah
over to
through
YouTube.
Jibril
Correct.
through Muhammad to mankind. Then correct?
Yes, and all the prophets it's the same thing. They didn't bring anything from
Excellent.
their brain. All of them they brought the words
Excellent,
of
Jamal.
Allah. Yes.
Excellent. So basically, the only miracle that Muhammad actually gave was being able to speak. Because all he did was speak the Quran. That's all he did,
No,
right?
no, no, no. Not only that is that the miracle is many things is there. Not like for instance,
Why do you use the word only?
That's from Allah. Allah's the one that made it that way, not Muhammad, right?
Why do you use the word only?
Because, again, I'm talking to Jamal. Just give me 1 second here.
yeah,
Jamal, you're the
Because
one
the
that said
Quran
it. All
uses the word only.
of the
The
word,
Quran says that he is only a warner. But go ahead, Chris.
but
but
I
you
didn't
said,
hear.
Jamal, you
Yeah.
said that all of
Listen,
everything
Blackie,
that the
just be
prophet
quiet
said.
1 second.
Can you just mute up for a bit? So, Jamal, you said that everything that Muhammad spoke, like being the Quran, it came from Allah. So all of the wording, the way that it was ordered, and everything else like that, it was from Allah through Muhammad. So Muhammad basically just spoke the Quran, right?
Yeah, tell me what's the job of the messenger except to carry the message and to tell it.
I agree that the
So
messenger's supposed to deliver it, but I don't believe that that's a miracle. I believe that that's just being able to speak.
no, it is a miracle. It is a miracle because of the challenge is still till today to write something like that book if you
I know,
can.
but I know, but
So try it.
Muhammad wasn't the
I
one that
love how you
delivered it.
Christians keep talking about Islam all day, all day.
Debate. Chill
I
out.
love how you keep talking when other people are talking, but I'm willing
Shut
to
up,
shut you
Blackie.
up.
Jamal, what you stated though was Allah was the one that
Wait,
did all of that to Muhammad.
I know he ain't just say what I thought he said.
I know.
His name
What
is
did he
I'm
Black
say?
letting it
Doctor.
slide.
Blackie.
That's
It's a
two. That's two.
shortcut name. His name is
No,
Black Doctor.
you're gonna call
No,
me by
call him
my
by his
full
name.
name. You're gonna
Right, your
give
name
me
is
the
Blackie
respect that
Doctor.
my name owns. You're gonna
All
give
right,
me the
Blackie.
respect that my name owes me.
Blackie Doctor.
If you're gonna
Wow.
call me
Blackie
Blackie, I'm
Doctor.
definitely gonna take that as a racial slur
I
and
feel
deal
like
with
I
you
feel
like
like
I
I'm in
deal
the
with those
50s.
people.
We in the
So don't
50s right
test
now.
me.
Word.
Yeah. I didn't hear what he said the
It's
first time.
amazing how my mere
Yeah.
presence brings out the demons in these people.
He said it. He said it three. He said it the first time. I thought I didn't hear it correctly. I think Black Doctor
Me
caught
either.
it, and then he just said it. He said it again, and that's why I was like, "Wait, okay, hold on, dude, getting a little comfortable,
Getting
He
a
getting too
little bit
frisky.
antsy.
Yeah.
yeah, a little too comfortable for me."
That's
Hey,
I
Jamal.
was gonna
Let
mute
me.
right up. I muted right up. I let Black Doctor take over as soon as I like no, that's all him right there.
Hey, Jamal. So you saying that
Yes.
Muhammad didn't have no miracles, right?
The physical miracles, like for instance, what you expect, like what the other prophets, what God gave to the other prophets because
Right.
of the other people asking him for it. No, his miracle was the book that is Quran, and also to even talking to you about the things that happened at that time that he was not even there. How
Okay.
possible he
Okay.
can tell
Thank
you
you.
about all that history and
Thank
he
you,
wasn't
thank
even
you,
there?
Jamal. I didn't do this so you can have a TED talk, bro. Now, I appreciate you for showing us that Muhammad can't be the
Mhm.
prophet like Moses in Deuteronomy 18:18. Appreciate that.
Why he should be like him exactly? Why?
Because he got to be like him,
Jesus,
right?
Jesus wasn't like a prophet. Wasn't like any other prophets. What he had, Musa didn't have it, and the other they didn't have it.
He's
So
not the
what's
so
the issue?
he's not the prophet like Moses because he didn't do the physical miracles and things like you said. So
No, 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 no,
I
no.
don't ever want
He
to hear
did.
anyone
He
talk
did.
about. I don't want to hear you say that he is the
No, no,
prophet
no.
like
He did.
Moses.
He did. Jesus. No, let me tell you about what Jesus did. He did.
Mm,
He did the same thing. Yeah. So now you don't want to listen. Jesus was to us as Muslims. I don't know about you.
We ain't talking about Jesus. We talking about Muhammad.
He was making birds from clay, and this is physical.
is that a miracle?
And he was.
Is
You
that a
know, that's
Yes.
miracle?
actually
What is that?
that claim actually goes
No, no,
back
no.
to
What is that? Yes, to us,
that claim.
as Muslims, that to you as a Christians, we don't know because of you try to analyze him.
But
We're
is
not
that
talking
a
about. Yeah.
miracle,
We
To
didn't
Jamal?
us
try to
as Muslims.
unalive him.
Hmm?
Christians
We
didn't
didn't
try to
try to unalive him. But
unalive
here,
him.
hold on. Yeah,
Oh yes.
let's go back to that because really this goes back to his claim of produce a surah like it. What he's actually referring to, Jesus making clay birds and flying away, doesn't actually come from anything written by Allah. It actually comes from the Gnostic infancy gospel of
Infancy
the Savior,
gospels. Yep.
or the Gnostic infancy gospel of Thomas, where it comes between Jesus and Muhammad, where Muhammad says that he is the only prophet that comes after Jesus. So apparently, revelation comes between Jesus and Muhammad, which says that Jesus made clay birds on the Sabbath and gave them life, which shows that he's God, which is actually the point of the Arabic infancy gospel of Thomas. And then in the very next section, Jesus unalives a guy.
But how he was God, and he didn't know that people are
That's
trying to
not the
unalive him.
That's not the topic, bro. By you saying
And
that Jesus
and again, that presupposition is wrong too, because Jesus himself says, "See, we are going to Jerusalem, and the Jewish leaders are going to arrest the Son of Man and unalive him and crucify him, and 3 days later he will rise from the dead." So where is it that Jesus says he didn't know he was going to be crucified?
That's the question for you because if we told you he didn't
No,
die,
you're the one
we
who
we,
made
we as
no, you're the one
Muslims,
who made the claim.
no, we as
So you
Muslims, we told
said
you he
no.
didn't
Hold on,
die.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Until there
You
is one
said
question I want to ask you: why God
hold
chose
on,
Adam instead of?
hold on. Listen, listen. You don't remember what you said. You said, well, if Jesus is God, how did he not know that he was going to be crucified? I
Yes.
showed you from the New Testament that he did know that he was going to be crucified.
The
So the
New
person who
Testament.
made
Who wrote?
that so the person who made that claim was not me, it was you.
Like, listen, the problem that you cannot show me anything because of now. If I ask it, you will go to John or Matthew or whatever. These books we consider them like just like the other books, the Sunnah books. We don't because of how
So
Jesus speak
how
in different
okay, cool.
books. Tell me how Jesus speak in different books.
We'll throw the four gospels under the bus. Where do you get the claim that Jesus didn't know that he was going to be crucified? Where do you get that claim from?
No, from you.
So where do we get that claim that Jesus didn't know that he was going to be crucified from?
You get it from the Jewish people. The Jewish people were the one who wrote to you that Jesus died on the
Where did the
cross.
Jewish people say
So,
that?
so if you consider why you have the cross in the church, Jesus died like that on something. If you don't believe,
So where
what
does
is
hold
bro
on,
talking
friend?
about?
Where does Jesus? Where did the Jews say that Jesus didn't know that he was going to be crucified, Habibi? Where's your proof?
it's obvious since you believe he died for your sins. That means he didn't know that he was going to die.
What? That makes
What
no
you?
sense.
Yeah.
So
Don't you
nevertheless,
believe?
that's
Don't
not
you?
that
Don't listen? Don't you believe
you're
that Jesus
falsely
died
hold
for your
on, hold
sins?
on, hold
Don't you
on, hold
believe in
on.
that?
Hush. Your false leap of logic aside, where do the Jews say that Jesus didn't know that he was crucified? Or can you just admit that you were talking out of your backside?
Listen, whatever, it doesn't matter where I'm talking from. Listen, the most
Yes,
important
it
that you as
Doesn't
a
does.
matter
It
where
Christian,
I'm
does
talking
the
from.
matter.
most important,
It does
you as a
matter.
Christian, you as a
If you're
Christian,
the one, the
I'm
person
dead.
making the
the most
claim
important, you as a Christian,
has
you
the
believe
burden
that
of
Jesus
proof.
died for your
The
sins. Since you
person making
believe,
the hush, because you're not getting it. It's going in one ear and out the other.
listen, you're
The
not louder than me.
person making the
You're not
claim
louder than me.
has
Listen,
the burden of proof.
listen, no. Listen,
So if
don't
you
you
make the
answer
claim,
this question, please.
I am going to be louder than you. The person making the
Listen, do
claim.
you believe Jesus died?
No, you listen. The
Listen,
person making the claim has the burden of proof. You made the claim that Jesus didn't know that he was going to be crucified, and
yes.
this was attested as such by Jews who told apparently me and you. Which Jews?
You believe that he died for your sins?
Of course, because Jesus told us
So
that he would.
that's listen, that's the proof. That's the proof that he didn't know that he is even going to die, and how God can
What?
die even.
Where
What?
do you draw that line of logic from?
Oh my
I
gosh.
want you to explain that in the syllogism.
What?
Explain that.
And tell me, no, no, and
How
tell me.
does Jesus saying that
Hmm.
he's going to die for our sins means that he
He
did
don't
not
know.
know that he was going to be crucified for our sins?
He didn't know.
How do you
What?
know that?
He didn't know
How
because
do
if he
you
should,
know that?
because he was a God, and he should have avoided that.
If
What?
he says this is going to
Yes.
happen and
Didn't he
I'm
create?
going to do
Like how?
this,
Didn't he
why is
create?
he
Didn't
going to
listen?
avoid
Didn't
it
he
if he
create
knows it's
you
going
and
to
create
happen, bro?
me?
Shh. Oh my gosh. Just stop. I'm going to give you one more time. And if you say something stupid, we're just going to move on. I want you to make an actual logical argument. If
Listen, you don't want to accept what I'm saying. That hmm?
If Jesus tells us that he's going to be crucified, what makes you think that he did not know that he was going to be crucified?
Oh, he told you that he was going to be crucified. Show me that.
I literally just showed you.
No, you didn't.
It's
You were
found in
only talking
Matthew.
from
I
you.
quoted
No,
it
you were just
verbatim.
talking. You didn't show me anything.
Jesus
Show me.
says, heavens to Betsy. Jesus says in all four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, see, we are going to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man will be arrested by the Jewish leaders. They will crucify him and unalive him, and on the third day he will rise from the dead.
Now that's a prophecy.
So Jesus tells us specifically what's going to happen.
That's nonsense.
That's nonsense. That's all they got to
Nonsense.
say.
Nonsense. So the very verses
uh,
that you asked me to find to show that Jesus knew that he was going to be crucified when you made the claim that he wasn't. After I provided it, you just say, "Oh, that's
no,
nonsense."
listen.
Get
Because if I'm
out of
as
here,
a
bro. You're
person,
wasting our time.
if I know, listen.
No, get out of here. Waste of our bloody time. I have stuff to do. I have date night tonight. I'm busy cooking. So I'm busy cooking food and
And
cooking these
cooking.
muzzles at the same time. I don't need my time wasted.
Oh my gosh. That dude said Jesus didn't know when he was going to be crucified. Why? Because he said he was going to be
God
crucified.
help us. God help us, bro.
Oh my gosh. That's
I need to
crazy.
get a
Human Shepherd, that was your brother right there on stage.
I need to
Yeah.
get a sear on these medallions.
Human Shepherd, what's
Let me
up,
give a
bro?
message. Can I give a message to my Muslim brother that just got kicked?
Can you be honest
Listen,
with him?
brother. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This is a message to my Muslim brother that just got kicked into the other ones. Yeah, don't go onto these panels with these dogs. They're all
Oh
disingenuous.
man, get out of here, bro. He waited all that time just to say that. Just to get booted.
Oh, it's because human always gets smashed around, kicked around like a little rag doll that he is. So he has to come up. It's okay. Grab a tissue on your way out, human.
You know what? He just crying. Why they always come up here and cry like a baby?
because we've made Islam look pretty bad tonight so far. The word "nice," so it's getting a little later, right? You know what happens when it gets a little later around here, right?
Yeah, the freaks come out at night. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. I'm gonna try YouTube. Is any Muslims on YouTube that want to come up and have a discussion? I'll drop the link. You can come up and tell me, did Muhammad have any miracles or anything like that? Formidable. You want to come up? Because TikTok, man, it's getting bad. I think Palestine, he can have a discussion usually. Any
Yeah, he
Muslims?
was up last.
Yeah, he was up last time. He can at least have a discussion. Any Muslims on YouTube, if you want to come up, put a one in the chat, and I'll bring you up. Who we got? HD? Is this the HD? Nah, that's a different HD. Pope, why you putting the one? What's up, HD?
Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm good. How you been?
I'm good. Let me turn down Steve Harvey watching this Family Feud. Anyway,
Are you Muslim, brother?
yes, sir, I am. Yes.
All right. Sorry to hear that. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. What's the question? What's the topic?
Did Muhammad have
I
any
didn't see the
miracles,
question.
or was he just a plain warner?
No, he. A few miracles happened through his lifetime, but he never claimed that those miracles happened by his own power. It was through the power of God. God is the one that performed those miracles
Did God use
to
him?
save him or to help him.
Did God use him to do any miracles like he did Moses or, some of
No,
the other prophets?
I was born Muslim. I've been Muslim my whole life, and I never heard that Muhammad claimed to be the son of God or the
That's not what we're
God
talking about.
spirit, or he that he like he never claimed that he rose the dead or made the blind see or anything like Jesus Christ said, like Jesus Christ actually did, and Muslims actually you cannot not honor Jesus, be a true Muslim and don't honor Jesus Christ.
HD, did you just say that you believe that Jesus raised the dead?
Yes, actually, in our book in the Quran, there's a whole chapter dedicated to the miraculous pregnancy.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely I
And
know about
yes.
Surat al-Maryam and things to that nature, right? So you agree that Jesus himself Jesus raised the dead, of course, right?
Jesus Christ physically touched the dead to bring him back to life and touch
Right.
the blind to see, but
Amen. Amen. He
it
did.
was through the power of God in him.
But I thought that Allah said that He's the only one that can do that.
He's with God permission, with the power of God invested in him.
Are you telling me that a mere mortal human being has the ability to have the attribute of God within him? Is that what you're telling me?
With the power of God invested in him.
That's what I mean. It has to be.
Yes.
It has to be the attribute of God, that power
Yes.
of God in that
Yes.
mere human being. That's possible?
Yes. Yes. I'm a Muslim, and I'm telling you, not only Jesus Christ,
Are
a
you
lot of other prophets and messengers of God
a Sunni
perform
Muslim?
miracles,
I
or
understand
God
about
performed
miracles.
miracles to
Sure.
save their life.
I understand about miracles. But there's one thing specific that Allah says that He does that no one does, right? It's only Allah that can give and take life, right? Right, HD?
What was that again? I'm sorry.
It's only Allah that can give and take life, isn't it?
Yes, that's what I said.
You see Jesus
With
giving life.
with the power of Allah, and Allah is God, is the same.
But Allah
For
never
yes,
said, I'll allow a human being to give life. He said, I give life.
not give. I didn't give. He did not give.
He did.
He brought him back with the power of God.
Right.
It was God allowing him to perform that miracle. It was God's power, not
Can you
Jesus
agree?
Christ's power.
Can you agree that when Jesus touched them, they got life and become alive again? They weren't dead, right?
Yes.
Excellent. So through Jesus, they received life. You agree with that, right?
I'm sorry. There was. I can't hear. There was. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So through Jesus, they receive life, correct?
Yes, exactly. They received all those miracles. It was God. It was with the power of God invested, put in Jesus Christ.
You're telling me right now that Jesus, a mere mortal, had that very power of God that can give life.
No. He did not. It's
Yeah,
like
that's what you just said.
it's like when I grab the remote control and control the TV, turn the TV off. I'm grabbing, but I'm not. It's the power in the remote control. The power is not in me.
I know,
You see,
and
to take
Jesus
the
is the
example,
remote control. What you're talking about is Allah being you and Jesus being the remote control.
yes,
So the remote
Jesus,
control had
Jesus,
the power.
Jesus was
Just a
the
second,
instrument
HD.
that God used to
Just
perform
a
the
second.
miracle.
I'm using your analogy, okay? You say that you grab a controller and turn on the TV, right? So
Yes,
in that analogy, you would be Allah, Jesus would be the remote, and the TV would be the dead people. So therefore,
yes,
when you pick up the remote to hit the button to give it permission, that remote
exactly.
has the ability with inside of it, correct?
Maybe that was a bad example, but what I'm saying,
Oh no, it's a good
Allah or
example.
Almighty God,
HD,
He's
hold
the
on here.
only one that have that power.
HD, hold on. It's a good example because it actually shows you what you're talking about, and you're trying to say, "Oh no, Jesus didn't have the power, but he had to have because he's the one that touched him." Allah must have granted Jesus that power, so Jesus had to have been the remote in that
Yes,
story.
it was Almighty God, or as Muslim we call it Allah. Is the same entity. He's he's the overall powerful. He's the one that's in charge of. He's the ultimate entity in charge that allowed Jesus Christ to perform those miracles.
Attribute of given life inside of Jesus, because when he touched people, they come alive. When he blew on the birds, they come to life. So Jesus had the ability of giving life within inside of him, correct?
He had those abilities only because God gave it to him.
I'm not saying that that's okay, but he had them within him, correct?
Yes, because God gave it to him. Jesus himself was
So
not
you're
God.
saying, just a second. So you're saying that Allah bestowed upon Jesus, a mere mortal, one of the 99 names upon them. He bestowed upon that power he bestowed upon Jesus himself. That's what you're telling us.
Yes, I mean, sounds like a Muslim. You
That,
never
that,
read the
sounds, that
Quran?
sounds like you just done shirked your way out of Islam, brother.
Oh my goodness. Seems like you keep insisting on making me agree on something.
Hey, you done shirked yourself
I
right out of
keep
your
no
phone,
no no
brother.
no. I
Yeah, I'm
I
just
I
saying, you might as
repeated
well
myself
accept this
100
shit,
times,
dude.
and you insisting on going around in a circle and asking the same question. I told you 100 times.
That Allah gave Jesus the ability to do it.
Almighty God, or Allah.
Gave Jesus the ability.
Yes.
Yes. So he gave him the attribute of creation. Good job.
No, no, not creation. You insist on saying that.
What happened with the
Only,
birds?
only Almighty God can create people and can make
What happened with the
people
birds?
die at a certain age
What
and
happened with
all
the
that
birds?
stuff.
What happened with the birds? Did they receive life?
It was a miracle. That's why it's called a miracle.
Is Jesus the one that did it?
God did it through Jesus
So
Christ.
therefore, God gave Jesus that attribute for him to be able to do it, correct?
You know damn well I'm a Muslim, man. Why you trying to make me sound like a atheist or something? You insist
You
on
got playing circus
going
around out
up
here,
beating
brother. I'm
around
just
the
trying to
bush.
save you a little bit.
No, don't do that, man. That's not fun.
I'm trying to save you from the shirk you're throwing out here,
I
man.
am not doing church, bro. Come
You're
on,
saying that
man.
you're saying
I
that
wasn't
Jesus
born in
has the
America.
attribute of
I'm
God.
not. I wasn't born in America. I'm not a new Muslim.
We're trying to say that
I
Jesus
went to
has the
school my
attribute
whole
of
life.
God. How's
I was born Muslim to Muslim
HD?
parents to
HD,
Muslim
chill
great
out.
grandparents.
Chill out,
Jesus was
HD.
just a person like anybody else.
HD.
Yeah.
Chill out. Chill
Exactly,
out.
bro. Tell this guy he insists on beating around the bush,
Yeah,
trying to make me
he
sound like I'm
wants you to
committing
say
shirk.
Jesus was a god or something like
HD,
that.
chill out.
Jesus was
Chill
just
out,
a normal
HD.
person. Yeah.
Wow,
There,
Jamal, you
tell
guys
him,
don't
man.
get to
Tell
kick,
him.
man. I don't want to mute you guys. I don't.
I was
But
trying to make a simple, obvious, basic point.
listen to me for 30 seconds. That's all you need to do. If in fact Allah bestowed upon Jesus the ability to breathe life into something and it turns into a real
It did
thing,
not.
and
Jesus did not breathe life into anything. Only God did that to Adam. Peace be upon him.
what do you do with the birds?
So, but God gave power to Moses, with with the only the cane
Did
that he had.
Jesus
So,
blow on the
what is that?
birds? Did Jesus blow on the
Yeah.
birds?
How many
So
prophets
I
came
didn't lie.
before?
Okay, so I didn't lie.
Listen.
Mute up. Mute up. I didn't lie. So Jesus had the ability to give life because he blew life into the birds and he touched
We
the
have
So
a
heavens
why
lot
and
of
he
life
didn't
Christians
say?
that want to make us sound like
Guys,
we.
man, you're not even letting me speak here. All right. So, what you're saying is for Jesus to be able to do this, to give life, he had to have the attribute of God to do it.
But the question is, if he was able to do that, why he didn't save himself?
That's your only response.
Yes. We
So you agree that he had the attribute of God.
No, I agree that he people at that time asked him something for miracles, and he asked God, and God, okay, like did exactly what the other people asked him, so they can believe in him. And people, they were just trying to make fun. Like they told him bring miracles. When he brought miracles, they said we're not believing in you. You're a magician, like any other prophet.
So I'm not sure. Life 99, and I'm not sure if either one of you guys wanted to jump, because I don't think that I'm getting anywhere with these guys. I don't think they understand what I'm saying.
We understand exactly
I
what you're
understand you
saying,
very
man.
well.
They know what you're saying. They just, they just purposely acting like they don't.
Same thing like Moses. God allow him to do a miracle, a magic trick in front of Pharaoh, turning the stick into a snake.
We're not talking about
That doesn't
magic
make
tricks.
Moses God.
We're
That
not
I'm not
talking
saying that
about magic
Moses
tricks,
had the
HD.
power to he God and he have the
HD,
godly
hold
ability
on.
to
Yes,
turn
and Joseph
sticks into
and
snakes.
Joseph, returned.
Can you guys both just stop? We're not talking about simple miracles. We're talking about giving life.
Even life is a simple miracle. It's not that big deal.
It is. Oh, I
What
almost fell
happened to
over.
you?
Almost
Yeah.
fell over. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Giving life is just a simple miracle.
Yeah. Yeah. So don't you have doctors that they claim that they can bring you alive, they can give you your life back and all this? So do you consider these people to they better than Jesus? Yeah, because if Jesus was that good, why he couldn't save himself?
Wow.
He
had
wanna
to
make us
record-
sound like hypocrites.
He really had
That's
to
his
record
ultimate
the
goal.
thing.
He keep beating around the bush. He keep going around in a circle, trying to make you say something that you not trying to say.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, we got the shirk already
No,
recorded.
I have only one problem.
Shukran, Chris,
If
shukran.
Jesus already forgave me, so what's the problem? Why should I go to hell? He already died for me.
Awesome.
Today, I'm as a Muslim who believe in Muhammad as a prophet and believe in Allah that is unseen. He already died for me.
And
No, why
Jesus
the
too. We
unbelievers?
believe in Jesus too.
Hey, Jamal, can you read a little bit better than your prophet? And can you read what the background on the word and I's background there says? Does that say, is Jesus God? Does it say anything about the Bible? Or does it say, I'm only a warner? Well, what does it say, Jamal?
He don't know. He can't read now.
Spread Islam in 23 years, and that's it. And he gave us the warnings, all of them, and that's it. What he has to do is to tell you what you have to do, what you don't have to do. That's it. That's the meaning of a warner. It doesn't mean he has to be like a god. He never claimed it. He is a god, or he wants to be a god, or he is a son of God.
Right
None
on.
of them.
We didn't ask that. That's cool. So you would agree that Muhammad didn't have a miracle, right? Right, Jamal?
Yes.
Excellent. What about a prophecy? Has Muhammad ever given a true prophecy that come true in history?
What is it? What did you say?
Has Muhammad ever given a prophecy in the future that has come true?
Yeah, yes, he said that the non-Muslims would keep trying with the same way, bringing a lot of lies, saying a lot of wrong things, trying to make a bad picture about Islam. He's saying that at the end of the world, women, it will be so easy, and they will be so easy to get them without marriage. They will be in the street giving it for free. People will start building the tall buildings. The Arab Peninsula will be green, and they will have tall buildings, and and all this. Is it true? So just bring the opposite of all this.
So, Jamal, how about you just go with one? How about we just pick one prophecy?
What do you mean? I just gave you some. So what do you want more than that? So tell me. Science said that the moon was split. How Muhammad know that?
Are we going with the moon being split?
Yes. Yes. How like science? No. Let's go. Science said that the moon was split. How Muhammad had that? There was no scientists at that time, and there were no such thing like we have today. How did Muhammad know something like that? 15.
You stop speed talking, man. You were just talking here, and I asked you a question. I said, so you agree that Muhammad didn't have any miracles? And you said yes. I said, okay, let's go on to prophecy. And I said, can you give me one prophecy? And you listed off like 8 or 9. I said, okay, let's do one of those prophecies. And then you went to the moon being split. That's a miracle that you already denied. Let's deal with the prophecy. Bring one prophecy that you believe Muhammad gave to come true. That's all I'm asking.
First, I mean, he said scientists has said that the moon was split. Please bring me
Yes.
one paper that says that the moon was split.
Listen,
Bring me some type
you
of
all
evidence that
all of
says that the moon was split.
listen, all you that means you're type that you don't believe in it.
No, no, no. If the moon was split and you said science confirms this, bring us something, article or some type of peer review research paper that says that the moon was split.
Any anyone knows that scientists said that the moon was split.
Anyone don't know this, bro. Please bring
Yeah,
the
everybody
evidence.
knows. Everybody
I don't
knows.
believe
Everybody
that,
don't
man.
know.
Yeah, that means that's the only the people that they have, they don't search on anything. I told you. If
Jamal,
it is not true, go and prove me wrong.
Bro,
That's it.
you
It's
are
very
just
simple.
making stuff up. Just bring
Jamal,
No, I'm
one
not making it.
scientist.
Everybody knows this. Everybody
Bring one
knows this.
scientist, Jamal. If
Science said that the
Jamal,
everybody
moon was
knows it,
split.
bring one scientist, bro.
Jamal, I did a 2-hour video laughing at the moon splitting.
Oh, you laughing?
Yeah,
So you laughing at your own country that said
with
that they went to
all
the
the
moon?
with all the
I thought you
sources
did a 2 hour
listed, right?
video on embryology.
Oh, please
You
don't get
laughing
me.
at your own country that says that they went to the moon?
Bro, going to
What
the
does my
moon and
country
splitting
going
the
to the
moon
moon
are
have
two
to do with the
different
moon
things.
split?
Yeah, that's the way they knew the moon was split.
No. Bring your sources because I spent weeks looking at all the sources about the moon splitting. I had a debate with Mr. Dr. Malik, right? And embarrassed him, right? And I have 2 hours with all my sources. What do you have? Because I can show you NASA got so tired of you guys asking the same question that they actually put up a page saying, stop believing the crap you read on the internet. The moon has not been split. That's from my government, from the US of A. Now, what do you got to show me that it was split?
Oh, that means as they say all the time, NASA was making a Hollywood movie in California. They didn't go to the moon.
That don't change. What do you have to show that the moon split? Because the moon controls the tides.
I'm
We
sorry,
would have
bro.
had tsunamis.
I'm done with him.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
done. I'm done with him, bro. For real. He said everybody knows the moon split. No, everybody don't. Like he just up here just talking. I'm sorry, but I gave him another chance.
Come on now, the word nine. You had logic right at a shoe. He was almost there.
Joey Abs, what's up?
So, brother, Salaam alaikum.
Salam Amasi.
I'm gonna see.
The Christ clause referred to his government confirming that this never happened. Are we talking American government, and are we going to now give them any credibility? I mean, these are the people who have gone and invaded. Yes, brother.
First off, that wasn't me.
No,
I'm
I
Canadian,
apologize.
and I'm Canadian. I just wanted to put that out there. If you want to throw all that smoke you have right now, you got to throw that on 99 and 1. That wasn't me.
Sorry, can you repeat that? You lost me a little bit. I apologize. I got you wrong.
With the profile name 99 in 1 shampoo.
All right, I beg your pardon. No, okay.
Yeah, he's
All right.
It's good
In
for your
regards to
hair.
that comment that was made, I should then refer to referring to the government confirming that these were never happened and so on.
It never happened.
Are we going to give now the American government some sort of credibility after everything that they've, put everyone through? I mean, there was weapons of mass destructions once upon a time, wasn't there?
Well, let's not.
He's really
My bad.
he's
Go
really
ahead.
asking what. Yeah, sorry. He's really just asking, what evidence do you have that the moon was split?
No, I'm not providing that evidence. I'm referring to his references that debunk that.
Okay, so his response to it was he's looked into the sources. There's no source that says the moon was split, but there's other sources that say it wasn't. So like NASA or whatever. So
Right.
yeah,
Okay. And again, NASA claims they went to the moon. There are so-called interviews with Buzz Armstrong who denies that they went to the moon. I mean, there's a lot of conflicting evidence there to
Right. So I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that, but you said there's conflicting evidence. So we that's something we can work with. So do you have like, conflicting evidence to provide to show, that actually the moon was split?
I don't have anything on hand that I can show you.
No
And
worries.
how would no, I don't.
Okay. So like that's just something that we can just, I guess, dismiss, We can put it to the side because there's no evidence of it. I mean, at least nothing that's been presented to us so far. So we just dismiss it right for now.
What would be sufficient enough for you to accept as evidence if it was produced? Whether would it be unacceptable if it came from an
I think
Islamic institution of some form,
I think
or would that
multiple.
be not?
I think multiple witnesses would be a good one, good place to start. Like if there are multiple witnesses that maybe recorded that the
Well,
moon was split or
well,
something like that.
apparently the
No
so-called at
fucking
the time
niggers.
the Indian
Nigger.
king. There was an Indian king who witnessed it, and that's he converted to Islam at the same time.
Is that from an Islamic source?
It is.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. It's from an Islamic source.
yeah. So that's not gonna work here because that's.
And it's from
Go
the
ahead, go ahead, man.
1600s.
Yeah, Joey. See, the thing is, Joey. Joey, hold
The
on real
reference
quick.
to that, I couldn't quote you. I couldn't tell you the date. I honestly don't know.
Hey, Joey. See, the
But I'm
thing
just
is, we need a non-Islamic source to back up the Islamic claim. You understand what I mean? Because within your own literature, of course, it's going to say it's true. They're just like if you say, "Do Jesus say he's
yeah.
God?" I say,
I
"Yeah,"
appreciate
because
that.
Jesus say he's God in my Bible. Are you going to believe it?
No, I appreciate that.
Right.
But that's going to be a case we know that would never end with most biblical doctrines
Appreciate
and
it,
all
sir.
that sort
All
of thing.
right.
I mean, how many witnesses were there? Who are the witnesses? I think in one way or one shape or form, Islam generally has a chain of narrations and can authenticate the sources and so on. Uh, that gives it its own credibility within itself. I guess other religions don't entertain it, and that's fine. Nobody's really asking them to.
So, Joey, let
But
me
then,
ask you a question, and I'm gonna appeal to your logic right here. On one side of the earth at night, the whole
yep,
side that's in the dark sees the moon, right?
correct.
Right. So if the moon was split, then
Yep.
I wouldn't just say every nation on that side, but the majority of that nation on that side, because you got to remember these people was watching the stars and the planet and the sky. They didn't have no TV. It was like their entertainment, and they always was looking up, especially at night. They was looking up. You know,
Yep.
wouldn't we see multiple accounts of this miracle happening from all the way like the whole Middle East, parts of Europe, everywhere? They would have made this account because if the moon was split, do you not know how many people will be amazed at it? But we can't find nowhere outside of your own Islamic sources that validate this.
Would you, as a Christian, no doubt you don't doubt the abilities of our Creator? Would that be fair to say?
Of course.
Whether it be God, Jesus, or
Yeah.
Muhammad, or I'm sorry, Allah. Is that fair to say that you share the views that God
I
is
believe in God,
of the
yes.
all?
I believe in
Yeah,
God.
you believe he's
He's all
and
powerful. He
his
can do
abilities.
miracles. He does certain things
Okay.
that, yeah. He can devise the laws of
Yep.
nature. Yes, I believe in all that.
Right. All right. So do we. And so saying that, would it be fair to say that we can't question or doubt that his abilities to be able to do something without a ripple effect in regards to, the tides and everything else that's been mentioned that would be a reaction of the moon splitting or anything happening to the moon on
No,
Earth?
because it's a difference. It's a difference between having blind faith and just saying, "Oh, this happened." I just believe it because my book tells me. There's something
No,
different from
that,
and actually having evidence to believe a certain thing. I don't
No,
believe
I
in the
understand.
Bible and saying the Bible is true just because the Bible says it's true. We have
No, I'm not
evidences
asking
outside
to.
of the Bible to contest to what the Bible says.
Sure. No, my question was in regards to the abilities of God to do something without affecting anyone on earth. So
No,
in
I'm not
regards to
saying they
splitting
was
the moon,
affected. I'm saying they
forget
would at
that it's
least
even in
recorded
Islam.
it. I'm just, Joey, listen to me.
No, I
I'm just saying
understand,
they
but I'm
would at
just
least
saying no,
recorded this event happening.
no, no, brother. All I'm asking you to answer is whether this was a source. Let's say it was a Christian source, and the Muslims chose to not entertain it. We would not then say, well, God can't do this and that. We wouldn't say, no, well, God can split the moon without any ripple effects that are going to affect people on Earth. As you
If there
said
was,
earlier, or somebody said
right, I hear what
earlier.
you're saying, but if there was no account of this written anywhere, it was just, you can just find
No,
it
no, just the
in my, hold on,
just the actual
listen, Joey,
ability to do this, brother.
Joey, I
Sorry.
let you talk. We're having a dialogue, all right?
Yeah, of course, I apologize.
I'm not, I'm saying if no one ever recorded this and wrote it down, then you would have more than, you would have your own right to believe that this never happened. You
Sure.
understand? Because no one ever recorded it, no one ever wrote about it. It just never, it don't exist in actual history. Now, if do you believe that something like that, outside of religious views, religious books, religious texts, would have been recorded in history, whether they was Muslim, Christian, it doesn't matter. They would have recorded this phenomenon of the moon being split,
Yes.
regardless of their
Yeah, of
religious
course.
background.
Yes, of course.
Right. So we don't see that in nowhere in history. Nowhere. Nowhere. Nobody ever wrote about this moon being split when half of the world would have seen this.
Yep. And don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I'm I'm new I'm new to my own religion because I failed to, partake. So I don't have enough answers that could sort of, help this. And so I'm in the same position as you are. Not I don't doubt that it happened or it can happen or it may, God can achieve these kind of miracles. I don't question that. And so, do I make it as a? Would I have quoted that when I was asked, give us a prophecy that or a miracle that God's done? No, I wouldn't have mentioned that. I would have said something else, like maybe the tall buildings in the deserts and the
Do you want to bring
peninsula,
that up?
turning
Because we
green.
can tackle that too.
No. Well, look, I don't. I'm not solid. I don't want to. You guys are very learned about what you're talking. I'm new,
How
and
long
I
you
don't
been
want
a
to make a fool
Muslim,
of
if you don't
myself.
mind me asking? How long you
I
been a
I have
Muslim?
been a Muslim all my life, but I failed to be. In fact, I even entertained Catholicism for 3 years when I was in jail, and that was 20 years ago. But to say that, I chose to embrace my religion, at a later state, unfortunately. But look, I'm doing what I have to do to get me back up there.
So do you
To
know
at least,
everything about your prophet?
no, I don't. No, far from. And,
Right.
and then I have issues with certain things that are in the hadith, because the hadith, some people accept, Shias don't entertain the Sunni hadith and vice versa, and then there are people who say that the hadiths shouldn't even be utilized. The Quran is complete. You don't need the hadiths. They were man written.
So are
And
you
look,
Quran only?
I beg your pardon.
So are you only Quran? Do you only read the Quran?
Look, I'm still reading the Quran, so I haven't even touched a page of the hadith. You know what I mean? So
So do you do 5 daily prayers?
I failed to do so, but that would be the objective.
So it just
And
seemed
then
like
even that's
no,
been,
Joey, no offense. It just seemed like you're a Muslim by name.
yeah,
You don't have no evidence or no
yeah.
backing
I'm not,
to prop you up and make you so you can believe exactly what you believe in. You don't know much about your prophet. You don't know. You don't haven't even read the hadiths. That tells you everything about the life of Muhammad. That, like, you
yeah,
don't do 5 daily prayers, you miss them. So you're just a Muslim by name. You're like just a corpse, like a corpse of a Muslim. You're not a, and I'm not saying this to be mean or rude or anything like that, right?
No, no, I sense that. No, I
So
sense that you're not trying to, belittle me or anything. But okay, look, and that's fine. I mean, I accept what you're saying, but it won't deter me from trying to continue to refer to myself as a Muslim. So, and we do that for more than one reason. That is when we come across another Muslim, we can learn from that person. You can then have conversations. You can take information and grow that person who you may have met just by introducing yourself as a Muslim. And I guess that's how I have, increased my knowledge by, just by introducing myself to people and then, resorting for some source of information because I live too far away from where there's any masjids and I don't have anyone that's
Hey
my
Joey,
religious leader.
Is there a specific reason you came up?
No, no, no. Well, I honestly don't recall. It came up at the time when they were talking about evidence of the splitting of the moon. And to be honest with you, that sort of after that point, that was it. I didn't come here to dispute any. In fact, I thought the host was a Muslim for some reason, but until he revealed himself. So I didn't come here to dispute or take on anyone. I'm not in that mindset to do so.
why
I
everybody
wouldn't
think I'm
attempt
a
to in any
Muslim?
shape or form.
Why everybody think I'm a Muslim?
Your symbol of the warner, your the fact that the war, you've got the I am the warner. I am only a warner as such, and that's something that it's also mentioned in the Quran in regards to the
Right.
Prophet
Logic, you
Muhammad
wanted to say
being a
something?
warner.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Logic want to say something.
Oh God, it's godlogic. He's going to make a mess of this for me.
Nah, you good. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. He is a nice guy, and I think he's grown and he's become extremely learned about his faith and his belief. And look, I
So,
got nothing against
right.
anybody, to be quite
Let me
honest.
ask you. Let me ask you a real deep. Let me ask you a question. Do you know about Aisha?
I know a bit about her.
Do you know when she was married to a prophet and how old was she?
Yeah, well, so her hand was asked, I believe, at the age of 6, but she then married at 9, if I'm not wrong.
He actually married at 6 and consummated her at 9. I mean, he had relations with her at 9 years old.
At 9 years old, but nothing. I guess it's you ask for the hand in the Arabic Islamic culture, and then marriage at a later stage, and marriage then gives you permission to engage.
You don't find that
9.
You don't find that like disgusting?
Well,
50, because you got to remember,
so
Muhammad was 52,
look,
54 years old, and he consummated
I know.
it with a 9-year-old, bro. 9-year-old.
Yeah.
I would just ask it this way, the word "nai." Joey, if you had a 9-year-old daughter, would you allow a 50-year-old man to consummate the marriage with her?
No, of course not.
That seems pretty disgusting, doesn't it?
Look, I don't condone it in any shape or form in today's age, and I don't know what 1,500 years ago times were different.
Joey, even but that's what your prophet did, and
that's correct. Yep.
But then he allowed it for others as well. That should be outlawed, of course, right? Like God's word should not contain anything like that, correct?
Yes, but there's one thing that I did sort of look into, and I think, okay, all these other wives were okay. If we refer to someone being a P by nature and tendencies and so on, then they would source girls of that age consistently. Then you can look at all the other women that
Joey, no, that's a flawed logic. Because to be considered a P, you don't have to do it multiple times. All it takes is that one time. It only takes you one time to be
It
considered
only
a
takes one
PDF.
time,
Yeah,
man.
it's only
Joey,
one
and
time.
Joey,
You know, even
and
real
Joey.
quick, real quick.
Okay.
Let me get him because I don't think he rationalizing it right. He could have had 30 different wives, all 25 and above. But if he did
Yep.
this act one time, that means he was sexually attracted to a child. That makes you a PDF. Can you get
Yeah,
called
that's
by
D.
the police for doing this? And you tell them, but hey, I got a 40-year-old wife. No, they still gonna lock you up because you committed the
Yeah.
act.
No, you make a good point. I accept your point.
Right. So
No,
that's not a
I
good
accept
way
your
out
point.
of it. Go ahead, brother Chris.
No, no. Well, look
Yes,
again.
and
Thank you
Joey.
for the
I just want
confirmation.
to give you one more thing though, as well,
Sure.
because it's not even just Muhammad doing that with Aisha, which would be wrong. The God of Islam actually commanded this in the Quran. It actually says in 65:4, as for your women past the age of menstruation, in case you do not know, their waiting period, their iddah, so their waiting period to see if they're pregnant is 3 months. And those
Right.
who have not menstruated as well.
Yeah. You probably know that more better than I do because I haven't come across that at this stage.
Right.
That's in the Quran.
Yeah.
Right.
No, no.
So
I haven't crossed.
before you go, I wouldn't be doing my due diligence without telling you that there's a better way. We don't have to defend this type of behavior with Jesus. We don't have to defend child PDFing. We don't have to defend slavery. We don't have to defend unaliving. We don't have to defend marital rape. We don't have to defend taking slaves and concubines and forcing them to, concubinage. You don't have to.
Sure.
We don't have to defend that if you follow Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ died for your sins. And I know you say you tried out being a Catholic, but I think you might have had some
Yeah.
misunderstandings because you was in prison. No fault of your own. No, I mean, you didn't have no one probably there to guide you through it. But you won't be put in a corner like this because if we examining the heads of a religion, it don't matter what people do. You can't project what people do in the religion on the one that founded the religion. This is why I'm talking about Muhammad himself, his character, what he used to do. Contrast that to Jesus. He's flawless. He was sinless. Even in your Quran, he's sinless. So, and in your Quran, it
Yeah.
tells
You're right.
Muhammad to repent for his sins. Who would you rather follow?
Yep.
Would you feel safe leaving
I don't
your
follow. I don't
9-year-old
follow the
daughter
prophet.
real quick, and I'm gonna
So
let you talk. Would you feel safe
sure.
leaving your 9-year-old daughter with Muhammad or with Jesus?
So I don't follow any of the. I don't follow a prophet as such. I mean, I read the Quran, and that's it. As you know, I'm still at the beginning of my learning of Islam properly, rather than just surface Muslim that I still am, and I was more of a surface Muslim way back. But I don't follow Muhammad. I can honestly say that because. Uh, if I was to use what you've just said, would be a good enough reason why I say I don't follow the Prophet Muhammad. Whereas, I'm reading the Quran. I have read,
If you don't follow Muhammad, you're not
and
Muslim.
Yeah, he's not. You're not. If you don't follow Muhammad, you're not a Muslim. So this is what I'm trying to convey to you. If you don't follow Muhammad, you're not a Muslim, brother. You're not a
Bro, you
Muslim.
can love the crazy thing is like you can love Muhammad, but if you don't like his sunnah, you're not a Muslim. That's
yeah,
crazy.
look, they tell me that. They tell me that. I mean, I get that from Muslims, but like I said, I don't have, because where I'm located, I just don't have access to any masjids or imams or any of that. And at the same time, I think that may be a better thing rather than having someone biased of Sunnah or Shia or Alawi or whatever it is, and that be it. I'm sort of like, you know, in that realm where I'm trying to see for myself and you know, identify for myself, okay, which way is the right way? Because you guys are really bamboozling me about something that sounds good to me, but then you come with a hadith that you know, just rattles me. And there's things in the hadith that there's no issues with. I mean, you know, in regards to, you know, moral compasses and what. But at the same time, when a Shia wants to, you know, debunk a Sunni, it's makes it really difficult to
Okay,
want to
then
become
be a
more.
Shia. Be a Shia.
No, don't be a Shia either, because they got
Like
just
this,
as
like
worse
No,
what
no,
kind
things.
of like
look, no, there's no.
the point is we're giving you reasons why. Like I mean, I say we the man them are giving you reasons why you probably shouldn't like this
Yeah,
guy. Like you
but
don't
you know
have to
that would
like.
be meant like me. That would be
My point is you can't
sorry.
find me like a place where Jesus did something like morally reprehensible. Like the problem that I have is when it comes to most of the things that we have here, okay, we have prophets in our Bible that like commit actions of sin. But that's okay for us because we say that they are allowed to sin. They're allowed to do like bad actions. That they're just like us.
May have
They're
bad
normal
network where I
humans,
am if I'm
right?
breaking
Like
up.
they're normal humans. But Jesus isn't normal. He's special. Like he's the one. He's him. Like there's no one else but him. So we put him on a pedestal for a reason. So we revere him
So
above all else. But the thing is,
yeah,
you know, the standard that we put Jesus on, you kind of do that to Muhammad in the way that you revere him. You say that he's the greatest man
sure.
ever. Okay, so if he's the greatest man ever, and this is okay for the greatest man ever to do, then it's okay for anyone to do. Because
If
he's the
he's the
greatest
standard.
man ever. Right? Like, so Muhammad wouldn't ever do
Yeah, and
something that's
look,
like
and
beneath humans.
I'll say,
Say that again, Joey.
wouldn't do anything like.
Like, so it's not just like whether,
You know,
even
I
if
was
he
asking
just did
what
some,
you said because
even if he
I'm starting
just
to get
did
really
some,
bad network just because of the
Yeah,
location. But
he's lagging
my
I can still
problem
some.
hear you.
is even, here's what I'll say,
You were
yeah,
saying
even
that
if he just,
Muhammad wouldn't do
yeah,
something of what that I
I'm
missed.
saying that even if Muhammad did something bad, you can condemn that, right? That's fine. But the problem is that action acts as a justification for every other guy to do the same thing. So it's not like he just personally did something bad and everyone's like, whoa, 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 he messed up. No, he did the thing, it's okay, and we're gonna follow him and do the same thing. That's weird.
So you
Also,
know,
too,
when I say what
let me just 1 second. Let me just add this insert real quick too, because I don't think it's true.
Now you breaking up
Only
like
time I am.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
you
Go ahead.
better now.
Yeah, I'm in the store. It's all good. Go ahead.
so you know, when I watch a lot of debates and so on, you know, the Muslims generally hold up a good conversation, and you know they'll explain, they'll give their argument, and if it comes to the Aisha topic, it refers to, you know, what's been revealed to the Prophet and where he gets his permission and you know, authority to do so. So
Okay.
they'll
Okay,
hold
that's
on to that, and
exactly
that there is no
what I want to
negotiation on
touch
that
on, Joey.
for the Muslims.
Joey, that's
And then
exactly.
there were other topics in regards to when,
Hold on,
you know,
Joey.
Muslims will have a debate,
Dang, he
and you know, they'll
moving.
refer to whether it's numeric or certain other things.
Joey, can you hear me?
No, I lost you there.
Yeah, you need a better
Yep.
connection.
Go ahead, sir.
Can you get a? You don't have a better
Yeah, is it
connection.
really bad at the moment?
All right, now you better. Now you better. See
No, it's
now.
not that connection.
Now you good.
Sure.
You good
Okay.
now, brother. Now the thing is, I'm glad you brought up who gave him the authority to do this. God gave him the authority to do
Yep.
this because it's revealed in the Quran.
Correct.
It's revealed 65:4.
Yep.
You got 424. You got a numerous of 434 where you can beat your wife. 434 where you can beat your wife. All of these are in your Quran. It's not like this one man took it upon himself and do this. He was ordained. He was given permission to do this by God. Now,
my connections.
I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, sorry, brother.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me
sorry.
now?
I'm trying to move so I can get a better coverage. It's pretty. I can hear you now. Yeah, it drops in and out.
Right. So God made it lawful for not only
Yep.
Muhammad, but for all Muslims to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And I could tell by the way you're
Yeah,
answering
that's right.
these questions, your morality does not align with Islam. It don't align with it. So are you willing,
I understand what you're saying.
right? Are you willing to sacrifice your own
Yeah, I understand.
morality and ignore your own morality just to think I'm thinking you gonna I don't know what your motives are for believing in Islam, so I'm not gonna speculate, but you are laying down your own morality to follow someone that you are better than. And I'm being 100% honest with you. You are better than Muhammad. And you're not even a prophet. Do you think a
Yeah,
prophet of God would do such
saying that.
things?
So,
I'm gonna give him a minute because he got bad connection. You still with me, Joey? Joey.
yeah, no, I apologize, brother. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Yeah, I am. I personally wouldn't act on that kind of behaviour. Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you
Yeah, I'm here.
lagging.
I don't know why. I've got coverage, but it doesn't look like it's showing for some reason. Yeah, I don't
Um,
know why. I mean, I got 3 bars. It's showing that I've got coverage, but
there you go.
it
It's
seems to be
better now.
average.
It's
It's
better
very
now.
strange. Okay. Look, I wouldn't act on that particular topic as a person, or or entertain it, and I would be absolutely against it. And I am against it. In fact, what's happening in Pakistan and all that, and that just makes me sick. Okay, and if they and if it is, it just makes me sick that even the selling of of a child and so on. But I also think that these people are interpreting certain things in their own way. I'm not covering for that 9-year-old thing that we're talking about, but just in general, these other people, uh, these in Pakistan and all that, and that behaviour is just worse than animal behaviour. What they do with children and so on, and to me, that is not Islam.
But
What they're doing
the thing is,
now.
Joey, they're
Do I
not
say?
interpreting it. They're not interpreting it wrong. They're interpreting it correctly. And I have not an Arab, an Arabic speaking guy, Paul Bishop, and he specializes in this topic. And he will let you know that
Yeah.
he read the Arabic, he reads all the sources in Arabic. He will let you know that they are interpreting it correctly. Right, Paul?
The issue is so that regardless where you go in Islam, you will end up with the same position. It just gets worse or slightly different. I'm not going to say better because better is not a word for it. Slightly different. In other words, the Shia, for example, consider anyone that says go escape to Shia, they're definitely wrong. They're just completely ignorant about Shiaism. So the Shia would say that when she reaches 9 years old, then she's an adult woman, regardless whether she reach puberty or not. So that's number one. Number two, the Shia allows foreplay with before 9 years old. So if you get married to this child between the age of breastfeeding to 9 years old, you can have anything but intercourse. So Shia is actually the most disgusting sect in this matter.
Yep.
And then we get the Sunni. They all have fallen into prepubescent category, and it's all because 65:4. You Muslims are stuck with that verse. There's no
Yeah,
way
right.
around it. There's no way around it. The Arabic forces you into the position where you're going to have to be consistent and you have to accept this
Yeah.
includes children. And the key word here includes. Like it's not necessarily just children, but it includes children. If you have to be consistent, then you have to accept the revelation as
And I
is.
agree with you. I agree with you 100%. To be consistent, and I think that's a very important point that you make. And I guess that's why I'm inconsistently, coming towards any of the sects, or and maybe I'm not growing as fast as I really want to, because of course, I do question a lot, I'm hitting
But you
issues like this. But
misunderstood me though.
Okay, sorry,
You misunderstood me though. You
I
misunderstood
apologize.
me. I said even if you dismember yourself from all sects, even if you're Quran only, in fact, the Quran only leaves you in a worse position because now a 1 day old is included. There's nothing that will actually reframe you. Like at least the Shia say no penetration before 9 years old. But you, as a Quranist, let's say you assume the Quranist position, penetration
Sure, I appreciate
would
that.
be actually. You understand that? Like the Quran forces you
Yes,
into the
I
position
do understand.
where you end up in a much worse position. At least the Shia and the Sunni have one thing in common. They tell you, oh,
Right.
if it doesn't cause harm, but
Yeah, I was
we
going to
don't see
say
that
something like that.
limitation
But
in the
yeah,
Quran. Yeah, but
right.
we don't see that limitation in the Quran. You understand?
Yeah,
You understand
yeah, I do.
how the Quranists have a much worse position because uh, causing harm to the child is not a restriction.
Well, it does. But okay, and I try to put an argument against that, but then comes, so if the argument was, which it fails in this case, not to harm and not to hurt, and maturity. There are certain keywords that I've taken from the Quran in regards to that. In regards to engaging with a young child, is not to hurt, and the maturity is once reaches maturity rather than adult. Okay, well then, does that mean you still? My argument back towards that in your favor would be, so you still need to penetrate them to know if it's going to hurt them. I
Exactly.
mean, I get what you're saying. I do, and I put that argument up against my own, the religion that I'm currently looking into, and I call myself a Muslim. But yeah, I do. Again, I'll put that argument up against myself, and that'll be an issue that I have to work out. And I know what the answer is. It's no. It's unacceptable. You can't. It's not a try before you buy matter, and so on. So look, I appreciate that. Look, I really appreciate the conversation, gentlemen. I am going to get back into my workplace where I should have been, but you got my attention, and I am following you. The world, and we will cross paths again soon, I'm
Right.
sure.
Before you go,
Could we
bro.
give you a
Well,
few
thank you.
verses?
Yeah,
Could we give him a few
say again.
verses from the Bible before he leaves?
You
Can you all hear me?
you want to send them or something? Because I do need to
Real
get
quick,
back into my
messenger.
workplace. Yeah, I can.
No, I was talking to the messenger.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
can hear you.
Would you follow him, brother? Because I really want to finish this conversation with you because I can see that you're
Sure.
struggling with this, brother. You know what I'm saying? And you need more time so we can really flesh this
I'll
out, so
follow
we can
Messenger
show you
also.
how bad this get. But go ahead, Paul Bishop.
Yeah.
He got a bad signal, so I don't
Yeah, I
know how much
appreciate it.
he'll hear. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted
I'm
someone to
following
read
the
him
Messenger now.
Matthew 18:6. If
Yeah,
anyone can
I'm
read
following
him
also the
Matthew
Messenger too.
18:6, that'll be great.
He got a bad signal.
Yeah. No, I'm following Messenger. If that was you asking, yeah, I got that, and yourself.
Yeah, I was just asking if you can hear me. I just wanted to make a quick statement right quick, and then I'm gonna actually bounce out. Uh,
I had this conversation with a Muslim the other day, and he was a Christian. And this was the other night on my live that I had hosted, and he was completely unfamiliar with the hadiths, like as a whole. He'd read the Bible, he read the Quran, but
Yeah,
he
I
didn't
am
know
too.
what the hadiths
I am
were
too.
until
Yep.
it was brought up to him the other night. So I just want to say that, since we're in the I'm a believer. I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. I follow Jesus with my whole entire heart.
Sure.
Since we're in the
Yep.
last days, that's something that we can all like collectively agree on. You have to be mindful that we do have a common enemy. Satan has been that common enemy since the beginning.
Right.
Got us in trouble
Right.
since the beginning. So you do have to so wise words say know your enemy. You have to know what the tricks of the enemy are. And I want to, say that with documentation comes clarity. So like if you want to remember something, write it down. If not, you'll forget. And I'm glad that we do have books upon books upon books to go with in order to extrapolate or get the knowledge and or understanding from of our forefathers, the people who came before us, the people who were a little bit more knowledgeable about things that happened in our past, and also at the same time, if we're talking about the Bible here, knowledgeable about all things that would happen in the future. I wholeheartedly go by the Bible. However,
And
for you
I've
being a
taken a
believer,
photo to you, Messenger. I will. Yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to say real quick, for you being a believer in the Quran, you can find some understanding of either if it's good or bad from some of your hadiths. And me personally, I see that it's not a very good thing. So look into it, what you all have documented, so that you can get some
Okay.
understanding.
Hold on, Aladdin. Hold on, Aladdin. Hold on. Joey's about to go. Joey, I just want to let you know
Sure.
I'm streaming this on YouTube and right
All right.
now
Look,
on
I will. I
TikTok.
will.
So Joey,
Definitely. We'll
hold on.
speak again. And
All the Christians are saying that they're praying for you. I know you're on a journey, but there's no way you can justify child PDFing. No matter what source you read, no matter what, it's going to be you're justifying it. And if that don't sit right with you, I would let you know right now. Someone came and gave me information about Jesus doing this to a young girl. Now I wouldn't be a Christian because I don't think God would allow that. It wouldn't take me but a drop of a dime to leave
I
Christianity
appreciate that.
if I find this type of madness going on.
Wait, can I
It
show you
all, it
what
all
the?
depends on the context, though.
All right.
No, it's no context. There's no
I'm gonna.
see,
I'm
Joey.
gonna drop out,
Listen
gentlemen.
to your Muslim.
But I've got both
Right,
of you. I'm
Joey.
following
Before
you,
you
and
go, I mean, you can
by
go,
all
but
means,
please
please
don't leave the
feel free to
live,
message
Joey.
me, and I'll.
Don't leave the live. Watch how they justify this madness. I appreciate you for
Okay.
coming
Wait,
up, Joey.
you said that you said that if you saw that in Christianity, then you would leave Christianity. So do you? There's many Christian scholars such as Thomas Aquinas who
You
believe
breaking up.
that 12-year-olds can. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
And so there's
Can I
Christian
say
scholars such as Thomas Aquinas who believe that 12-year-olds can be married. So what do you mean you
Yeah,
would leave
betrothed.
Christianity
Are
if you
we? Are
follow?
we?
So betrothed. Sorry, just quickly. So that's betrothal, like being betrothed. You have to substantiate consummation. Where we have is again not a singular scholar stating this. What we have is a unanimous scholars, unanimous. That means in whatever sect you go, wherever you go, from Allah Himself, you end up with the same nonsense.
Wait, what
You
if I?
understand?
Okay, wait. You said no matter where I go, I end up with the same thing. So
Yes.
I can prove to you that's not true. What's it called? In Islam, there's many
Go
scholars who
ahead.
don't believe that you can
Go ahead.
marry
Name one,
prepubescent girls.
please. Name
Can
one.
I
I got
can I
you.
say something, guys? Now,
No problem.
Name one.
Wait, real quick,
Name one.
Aladdin. Paul asked me to show him. Sheikh Ibn
Name
Uthaymeen.
name
What
one.
does he say about it? What does
Ibn
Sheikh Ibn
Uthaymeen.
Uthaymeen
Okay.
say about it? What does he say about it?
What year Ibn
What if you
Uthaymeen
told me to name
lived
one,
in?
right?
Let
Wait,
him
you told me
answer
to name
you.
one.
You asked him a
Year
question,
Ibn
Abu. Let him
Uthaymeen.
answer you.
Yeah, I answered his question. You told me to
No,
name one
let
scholar,
him answer
and I named him
you.
the scholar,
Let him
and I'm
answer
asking him,
you.
what does Sheikh Ibn Uthaymeen say?
Abu,
can
you
I?
already manifesting, bro. Let Paul Bishop
Word,
answer
okay.
you.
Okay, word. I apologize if you think I'm manifesting, but he asked me a question and I answered his question, but he's not answering my question. So I don't know if
Sure.
you just want to side with him because he's Christian, or if you're
Okay.
looking
Can
to.
I? Can
No,
I
I'm
say
saying
something?
he
Can
was
I
trying
say
No, it's
something here,
fine.
guys?
listen.
It's fine.
Can I?
Please.
He's trying to
If you
respond
don't
to
mind,
what
please.
you're saying.
If you guys
Let
don't
Paul
mind.
Bishop talk.
Okay. Okay, so Ibn Uthaymeen is
I don't
actually a
know.
modern day scholar. So a
You told me to
modern
name one
day
scholar.
scholar.
Okay, hold on a
Okay,
second. Okay,
listen.
okay, okay.
Wait,
Hold on
wait,
a second, guys.
wait.
Okay,
Please
hold on a
mute up.
second.
Wait,
Please mute up.
Aladdin, can I
Aladdin,
speak with
Why is
Paul,
hold
please?
on, Aladdin.
why is
Let
this
them
guy
hash it out.
Aladdin,
guys?
can I speak with Paul? Can I speak with Paul?
I
Go ahead.
finish my statement first.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, so a modern day scholar doesn't count.
Okay,
Period.
okay, no
Just,
problem.
wait, hold on.
Wait,
No. Mute up. I am not done. I'm not done.
go ahead and talk. No one's stopping you.
So again, yeah, you were stopping me. So again, at modern day, you can find me at hundreds of them. A 20th century modern day scholar and 21st century, and today's scholars don't agree with this. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What we're looking for, al-imma. Do you know what al-imma means?
Okay, so
Tell me what is al-imma.
if I give you from
Wait,
Al
hold
Imam,
on. Okay, sure. Who?
go ahead and finish your statement. But I want to know. I don't know. I
Okay.
want to know what you would say if I showed you from Al Imam.
Okay.
Okay,
So what we?
can,
Oh my goodness.
can I say something here?
Yo,
Okay,
bro,
first of
can
all,
you let Paul talk, please? We're having a conversation, bro.
Abu,
Can
no,
you?
calm
he's
down.
Okay.
accusing. I just want to know,
Well,
is he
I
accusing?
apologize if I want to have a fruitful conversation with Paul, but someone keeps interrupting.
Okay, go ahead.
That's your
Okay.
Muslim
Just
brother.
quickly. So what we also
Oh, he's
need to
Muslim. I
see.
apologize. I didn't know you're Muslim.
Okay. What we need to see is the application of it. So that means just because you have an opinion, it doesn't mean squat. If
Wait, hold
now
on.
we have an app. Wait, hold on.
Wait.
You said I can
You're
finish.
going back on what
You
you
said I
said.
can, dude.
Go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
Okay. So just because you have an actual opinion, you have to substantiate the following: the application of it, and then why is it so different that is basically diametrically opposite of the actual consensus. I can show consensus. So go ahead, prove your scholar, show us the application, and then tell us why is he against everyone else.
Okay, so
My question is what Paul is arguing about. Like,
before we
what's
do
his
that,
contention?
before we do that, I just want to acknowledge, and I want everyone to acknowledge that Paul is shifting the goalpost. The first thing when I came up here, he asked me that no scholar says otherwise, and he said that very clearly. But when I told him that there's scholars that say, I gave him a modern scholar, he said, no, we don't want him. He's modern. I said, okay, if I show you an old scholar, an old scholar from the Madahib, then are you going to accept it? And he said, oh no, we can't
Name
accept it
him.
because we don't see the
Name him.
application. So we can see
Name
that
him.
he's shifting the goalpost. Wait, one second.
No, name
You're
him.
shifting.
Name him.
Wait. Okay. So what is your criteria? Can you restate it? Because now you're shifting the goalpost. I want the
Okay,
goalpost
so
to be very clear.
it's
Go ahead.
it's within the same criteria. So what we need to know, obviously, because I know there's two. I'm going to tell you flat out. There are two. There are two that are actually you have somewhat a case of with them. But
Why'd you
what
say
you
there
don't
was?
know.
Why'd you say there was none? Why'd you say there was none? Why are you lying?
Well, hold on. Because no, I'm not lying. Because
Why'd
the
you say there
issue
was none?
here-
You clearly said that.
Could you mute up? Could you mute him? Please?
Okay, I'm calling you out for lying. Go ahead and
can't
answer
do
that.
this.
Bro,
I can't
calm
do this.
down. Let him finish. I'm not fit to be playing referee all day.
So look, there are two.
I mean, you gotta make it short though. Like, he's gonna make it like
But
he's just saying a lot of stuff. But
Aladdin, let
like,
him
I'm
finish,
trying to get to
Aladdin.
the point. Like, what is his point?
Let him finish and you'll see.
You know, like we can't.
you done? Is everyone done?
We can't be waiting on
Is
like
that-
you're just because just
I
make it
barely
brief.
spoke for 10 seconds and
I
I
had to
get
mute you.
interrupted.
Let Paul go.
Okay, so again, there are two, but it is a very hairy situation about these two because one of them, I have a reference saying that one of them actually allow the al-mut'a or al-istimta' or al-mufakhada ma al-sigar. So now this is where the hairy situation is. If you're gonna show me the application, need to know, does he absolutely forbid it or does he allow it or does he just have a preference? In other words, a Shafi'i, for example, has a preference, but he doesn't forbid it. You understand? So a Shafi'i would tell you it is better to marry like one that have reached puberty. But there's no harm, there's no fault in saghira or prepubescent. So do you see? That's what we call an application. An application is actually what you apply as halal and haram. That's where you need to clarify. You understand?
Okay, can I make my point now? Like, can I say something?
Real quick, can I respond? I'm gonna respond to what he said. So I asked him a clear question, and I told him to establish the goalposts so he doesn't shift them. And the first thing he said when I first came up here, he said that there's no scholars who don't allow prepubescent marriage. And once I pressed him and I told him I have a scholar, he went back on his word and he said, well, there's two opinions that I know of, but one of them he has a preference of the application. Okay, so now we're gonna start over. Paul Bishop, is there scholars that don't allow, or is there medieval scholars who do not allow prepubescent marriage?
This is gonna keep on
Do not
going.
allow?
Yes, do not allow.
Do they have the authority?
Bro, forget about authority because there's no such thing as we don't have.
So okay.
Wait,
okay,
what's funny? Wait, Paul Bishop, real quick. What's funny? What's
I ain't
funny?
just to keep going through
What's
this.
funny? Because that's what the application is. Someone has to explain this word to this guy.
Oh, I speak English better than you. What are you talking about?
Really? Do you speak Arabic better than me?
Yes, I speak Arabic and English better than you.
Okay, are
Oh,
we
yeah, let's
talking
go.
about
Let's
Muhammad
go.
getting married?
Can we
Is
go?
that
No,
well
it's
the
fine.
topic
It's fine.
is about?
Could you read
Like,
Aladdin? If you
It's not
meet
about
up, I
Muhammad.
promise you.
Wait, okay, Paul Bishop. So my question was:
No.
are there
what are you guys
scholars?
talking about?
Let's read
And
65:4.
and we'll go
Let's
by
read
your
65:4.
yeah. Okay,
Let's
واللائي
read
يئسن من
65:4.
المحيض من نسائكم إن ارتبتم فعدتهن
In
ثلاثة
what?
أشهر
In
واللائي
what?
لم يحض.
Wait. You know Arabic more than me?
Yes.
Read that. Read it again.
واللائي يئسن من المحيض من نسائكم إن ارتبتم فعدتهن ثلاثة أشهر واللائي لم يحض.
Wait. Again.
Wait.
You're
You
saying
read
it
it.
wrong.
Well, this
No,
is
I'm not.
refers to
Read it.
young man.
Go ahead and read it. Paul Bishop, read it.
Artabtum.
Oh no, it's not. No.
question to the host.
No, Paul Bishop. There's a
Like,
qalqala
what
on
is
the
this
ba. You don't know
conversation is
that.
about? It's about
Paul
Muhammad getting
Bishop.
married.
Paul Bishop, there's a qalqala on the ba. You do not know that, right? You don't.
Qalqala.
Yes, qalqa. You don't know what a qalqala is?
Oh my goodness.
You don't know
Okay,
what a
say
qalqala
it.
is?
Say it,
Show me a
Paul.
single reciter. Show me a single reciter say it the same way you said it.
Okay. Go ahead and say it one more time so we can have it on camera. I'm recording right now. Go ahead and say it one more time how you think it's recited. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's gonna Google it.
Artabtum or artabetum? Which one?
Artabtum.
Artabtum, not artabetum, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play it. I'm telling everyone right now that it's artabetum with a qalqala on the butt. But he said it's not artabetum, it's artabtum. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it, and we're gonna see
That's why
we're gonna
I
see
hate
how he
bringing
says
up
it.
this
Okay, everybody
subject,
listen.
bro. Hate bringing up this subject.
واللائي يئسن من المحيض من نسائكم إن ارتبتم
Did you hear what he said, Paul Bishop? Did he say artabtum or artabetum?
Yeah, he got
Okay.
Paul
cooked.
Bishop, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Paul Bishop,
I
what did he
concede.
say?
Yes. No, you're
What
right.
did he say? Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Okay, let's get back to the
Continue.
point. Okay, let's get back to the point. Are there any? Are there?
No,
Wait,
continue
one
the
second.
verse.
One second.
Continue the
One second.
verse. Continue
What
the
is the
verse.
point? Like, what are we talking
Continue the
about here?
verse.
Okay, إن ارتبتم فعدتهن ثلاثة أشهر واللائي لم يحض وأولاة الأحمال أجلهن أن يضعن حملهن ومن يتق الله يجعل له من أمره. What?
أجلهن.
Bro, do I have to correct you again?
Okay, play
أجلهن.
it.
أجلهن.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's
What is
what
it?
I said. This is not what you
Say it one more
said.
time. Say it one more time. Say it again.
أجلهن.
It's not أجلهن. It's أجلهن.
Okay.
Paul, so my question to you, what are you arguing about?
Okay, so let's go over the grammar then.
Okay, so we're gonna get back to the point. 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 Paul Bishop, I'm not doing this with you all day. I just proved you wrong 2 times, and now you want to run to something.
I'm done with that topic. That's why I don't even like bringing up that topic. I hate that topic. That's why I never do it. We have a topic about the room.
Okay.
Let's
I
go
agree.
to the topic
Okay.
on the room. Please.
Right.
Hey, bro, why do you drop him?
Let me
Why do you drop him?
Wait,
He's
can
on
I ask a
point.
question right quick? Paul, Paul,
Why do you have to drop him?
hold on, dude.
Yeah.
Paul, do you have a Travis
Oh, he got
slide?
dropped.
No. I would
Well,
like
why
him
do you
back
have to
if you
drop
don't
him?
mind.
Bro, can y'all
I'm
mute
just
up?
gonna go
I can't talk.
over this quickly. The word. I promise you. This is the last thing.
Host, what were we talking about? What are we talking about here?
It's not talking
I-
about just Aisha. It's talking about 65-4. Just Paul want to finish the conversation.
Bro, why do you drop him?
That's
Why
fine.
do you
He's
drop
coming
Abu
back,
Muhammad?
bro. Shut up, Moses.
Abu,
Why'd you
Abu,
host? Why'd you drop me?
Abu,
Host, why'd
it's
you drop
okay.
me?
It's okay, man. It's okay.
Wait, host,
Don't
why'd
worry
you drop
about
me?
it.
Host, why'd you drop me?
Because I hate this
Let's
subject.
go over the.
I hate this subject. I personally hate this subject.
Okay, then why were you
Okay,
talking about it? Why were you talking to him about child marriage in
Can I
Islam?
say something here, guys? Can I say something?
Just quickly,
Right.
Aladdin, please allow me just to finish this part.
Oh, you
Please, just this
you
part.
keep on
Because
talking
this
for the
part
last
I'm recording now.
half an hour.
This is the time I'm recording.
Yeah,
This
so
is
we're
reading
gonna get back to the
comprehension now.
topic. We're gonna get back to the
Okay,
topic.
this is
We're gonna
reading
get
and
back.
comprehension now.
We'll get back to the topic. We'll
Okay,
get back to the topic.
so
Yeah, go ahead.
no, this is reading comprehension. Now that I have you recorded or being recorded,
Paul,
need
you
to
already
ask
got
me
you already got cooked on
questions.
recording, so now you want to get your gift back.
أعطيني إعراب لم.
Guys,
La hawla wa la
guys,
quwwata
please
illa
don't
billah.
waste your time. There's 7
أعطيني
readings.
إعراب
Okay?
لم.
Wait. So
You're
you got
getting
cooked
nowhere.
on the first
Host,
one because you
Talking
didn't
could
know
you
about
the
it.
please
Quran,
mute
and now you want to
everybody
make
just
you
for a
want to.
second?
I'll come back, guys. I'll
Could
come back
you
later
get him?
when
Okay,
when you're done.
I want to show
You
you
can stay.
that
We're
you
not
don't
going to
know
be
Arabic.
long, Aladdin. We're not going to be long.
Oh wait, I don't know
Okay,
Arabic, and you're the
I
one
will
that
show
you're
you
the
you
one
don't
that
know Arabic.
didn't know what a qalqala is.
Just because. Okay, sure. Oh wait, hold on. So you know Arabic, right? أعطيني إعراب لم.
I'm not giving you Arab for nothing. We're gonna get back to the
Come
topic.
on,
So
unmute
do
yourself.
you?
أعطيني إعراب.
Yeah. So do you want to defend yourself?
You don't
Do you want
know.
to defend yourself?
Do you? Wait, hold on. Do you know the Arab?
Do you want to
Wait,
defend
hold on.
yourself?
Do
Do
you
you
know
want to defend
Arab?
yourself because you lied the first time?
If you don't want to get dropped,
I know you
then
want to drop me,
answer.
Paul. I know you want
Do
to
you
drop.
know Arab?
I know
I
you
don't
want to
want to
drop me. I'm
drop
not
you.
giving you
Actually,
free.
I want to embarrass you. I
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
not giving you.
embarrass you. I want to embarrass you
I'm
like
not
Allah
giving you.
doesn't know
I'm not
Arabic.
giving you. I'm
You'll
not giving you
see.
free Arabic
You'll see
lessons. You need
just
Arabic
this
lessons, right?
second.
Oh
You'll see
mother.
this very second that you don't know
Somebody, if
Arabic.
somebody mutes me again, I'm
So,
dropping. There's no conversation if you're gonna mute me.
oh,
Because
you're
these
Guys,
moderators
running.
need to
You're
stop muting.
running. You want to run
All right, yeah,
from
that's
the
it. Yeah.
actual
Yeah.
Arabic.
So they keep dropping me. So that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We're not doing
So
this anymore.
again,
We're not doing this anymore because we can't have a
واستعراض
conversation
أفلام
because people keep
You're
muting.
gonna run like the
لم
disciples.
يحضنوا.
talking.
Give me the Arab of لم
Host,
يحضنوا.
Word
Please.
and I, do you, is it what's it called? The moderators that keep muting me, can you tell them
Give me
to
the
take their
Arab
mod because
of
we're not having a
If y'all
meaningful
stop
speak
running.
one
conversation?
at a time,
Stop
speak
running.
one at a time.
Stop running.
Okay, then why don't they mute Paul?
Because you're talking over Paul. Just let
Okay,
him
he asked me a
finish.
question, didn't he?
I'm
You're not
asking
answering.
a question.
I can't because they keep muting me. That's why I'm not answering.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm waiting for
answer
the
the
answer.
question.
Okay, so now mute up, and we're
Okay.
getting back to the
Okay, go
point.
ahead.
So we started. He said that there were
No,
no
this is
scholars
the
that
point.
allowed
The
didn't
Arabic.
allow child marriage, and
The
this is
point.
the point. We're not.
You're
I'm
not
not giving
letting
you. I'm not giving you Arabic lessons.
Wait,
you're
hold
not
on.
letting Paul speak.
Abu.
Word and I, was it not my turn? Whose turn was it?
No, he was trying to explain something. You just
Bro,
kept
he
over
literally
talking
told me
him.
to. He literally told me to answer.
To answer the Arabic question.
Bro, Word and I, is this an Arabic lesson
Wait,
or
hold on.
or is it religious
To
or is
answer
it a
the
religious
Arabic
debate? Which
question.
one is it?
No,
Word and I. Word, this
yes,
is your
it's the
live.
Arabic
Is it a
lesson.
religious debate or is it an
boasted-
Arabic question or is it
boasted
an Arabic
about
lesson?
Arabic.
Which one is it?
So let's go.
Bro, y'all are clarifying what the meaning of the
hold
verse,
on.
right?
I thought you were
He's
posting
asking
about
me,
Arabic.
bro. He's asking me to give him i'rab. He's asking me to give him an Arabic lesson. And you want to debate religion or Arabic? Which one?
Grammar.
You're live. Which one do you want to do?
Hold on.
Bro, he wants me to give him a grammar lesson.
Excuse me.
Okay,
I'm
just
sorry.
mute up
Y'all
for a
let
second
two
so I can
grown
explain
men
to the
at this
host what's
point in
going
time.
on.
Bro,
Host,
yeah, keep muting me.
Sig.
Your mods, y'all know y'all getting, y'all
Just
don't
give me
know,
one
y'all
second.
getting cooked.
So,
And everything in
Abu,
filth, y'all
Abu,
get cooked.
Abu.
Y'all don't know.
Abu, hold on, buddy. Just 1 second, buddy.
Bro.
So, host,
Yeah, bro.
he was boasting about
You're mad.
Arabic.
That's what happened.
And once I brought up, when I brought up Arabic for elementary students, things that elementary Arab citizens or Arab living in Arab countries would know, he's now running away from that. It's, if you don't know grammar, then you don't know what you're reading. Do you understand,
word.
Abu? So
Word,
the question
word.
still resonate.
Word.
So the
Okay,
question still resonate. If
let me
he's
ask the host.
boasting,
Bro, this between you and
needs to
Paul
mute him so I
Bishop.
can finish.
Yeah, host. Do you want us to have? You want us to break down?
So if you're boasting about Arabic and you cannot answer this particular elementary question,
Okay, look,
then
listen.
what did you read?
Listen.
Wait,
Okay,
hold
what
on. What
did I
did you
read?
read? If you don't
What
understand
what
grammar.
did I? Okay, no problem, no problem. I can tell you exactly what I wrote. What I read, but we're gonna keep this within the context of the Quran
Okay,
and the Sunnah.
then tell me
It's
what
not
is lam
alive for
yahidna?
Arabic. This okay? Got you. Lam yahidna means the ones who have not menstruated. Very simple. It is not. It does not
No.
take that much.
Tell me in
Very
the
simple.
grammar.
So, no.
What does
What?
it mean?
Is my translation wrong? Yes or no? Is it right? Yes or no?
It's wrong.
Which one? It's wrong.
Yes.
Okay. What does lam yahid mean?
Oh well, that's the issue. That's why I'm asking you what's the
What's the
grammar.
issue? What's the no? You said what I said is wrong. So what does it mean?
Okay,
Wait, let me
so
restate what I
again-
said so he doesn't go back and say that I changed it.
Okay,
I said
sure.
"La'i lam yahid" means the ones who have not menstruated. So what does it mean?
La'i?
La'i lam yahid.
Okay. Yeah. I'm so glad I got this on recording. So again, one more
Yeah.
time. So tell me, you
Not one
go
more time
ahead,
and
be a man
anything.
and
You said
you go ahead.
You said
you
that
go
my
ahead and
translation
post
is
it.
wrong. So what does it mean?
You go ahead and post it. Clip
Paul
me,
Bishop.
and then I'm gonna
Paul
clip
Bishop.
you. I'm
Paul
gonna
Bishop.
clip you exactly on your mistake. So
Paul Bishop.
again,
Paul Bishop. You
So-
already clipped and you're mad. That's what happened.
no, I'm not
You got-
mad.
you got
I'm
clipped and
actually
you're mad.
enjoying this now. This is my ground now.
Subhanallah.
You came
Look.
to my playground.
Paul Bishop. Wait. Hold on. You were very
you
clear.
came
You
to
said
my
my translation
playground,
was
so
wrong.
please.
You said
No.
my translation was wrong.
Yes,
What
it's
does
wrong.
"Wallahi lam yahid" mean? What does it mean?
Guys, please,
Well-
guys, let's move on. Let's move on, please. We
What
need
does it
to
mean?
learn something, guys. Please.
Sure.
What does it mean?
Sure.
Go ahead.
So, perfect. After this, you're getting dropped and we're changing topics.
I know you want to run. No problem. Go ahead. You can run.
Because you don't know the grammar.
No problem. You're
No,
gonna
because you
run.
don't know the
You already
grammar.
said that. You already said because first
Because
off
you
you
don't
got
know
cooked
the
because you
grammar.
know.
Because
love
you
of
don't know
God.
the grammar.
Okay,
For the love of
Sig,
God,
if you
please.
Sig,
Please,
for the love of God.
dude, let Paul finish. Let's act like adults. All right, because
Okay.
this is
Okay,
it's so immature.
So this is why I asked for grammar, because just simply translating it the way word for word like that, you don't actually
Hey,
get
Paul,
the
shut
actual
up.
meaning
Shut up, Paul.
from
Shut
that
up. Why don't
phrase.
correct him? Why don't correct
Could you
him?
mute him,
Why?
please? I just start like.
Yeah, but what he's saying
Jude.
meant sense.
Okay,
You know what?
put it on Showtime.
Paul asked
then.
him he's
Just put it
wrong,
on
and he
Showtime.
asked Paul to correct
Just
him. He
Showtime,
refused.
please. Just give me like 1 minute, please. Showtime. Okay, so hopefully this time I can finish like an actual sentence without 2 or 3 people jumping in. So again, this is why I ask him about grammar. It doesn't matter if you can read all the tashkil or all the diacritical marks correctly. If you don't know what you're reading, then you might as well don't read it. The grammar here, lam yahidna, means precisely never ever menstruated until a clause in the sentence. But since the sentence doesn't have a clause, then we have indefinite negation of the verb. That means that the menstruation was negated from the past to present. This is why grammar is so important. If you don't know grammar, then you would just fly over this verse thinking, oh, they could have menstruated a year ago. They could have menstruated 10 years ago. No. This is a negation of the verb from the past till now. This verb never ever happened. Ever. Unless it's denoted in a sentence, like a clause. For example, the child never ate. If I stop here, never ate, then that means the child never ate, which makes it an incoherent sentence. But if I say the child never ate since morning, now the clause since morning has modified never. In similar manner, this word is not modified by any clauses that makes it more worse for Quranists. This is why I said the Quranists have a worse position to stand on, because this is a negation of menstruation from the date of birth until today, until the day of divorce.
Can I Paul in Word?
Paul, can I talk?
Inbox me? I'm
Can I
sorry.
talk?
Wait, I'm asking a question right quick. Word, can you inbox me that Discord?
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna inbox you. I don't know why it's not popping up.
I have no idea. And Paul, do you have Discord as well?
Dude, it's actually exactly the same username that I have here.
Please
friends.
inbox it to me too, so I could send you something. I'm gonna drop down. I was coming to back you, but I'm gonna drop down now.
Appreciate it, sister. Been cool.
No problem.
Hello,
I
friends.
talk. Can I talk?
Yeah, we're gonna just switch the topic up in a minute. What you want to say, Moses or Alan?
I want to say, why do you drop my brother?
Bro, I don't have to justify nothing to you. He got dropped. You want to be
Now, Paul
behind
is
him? Do
deceiving
you
the
want to?
people,
Do you want to
and you don't
follow
want
him?
it.
Do you want
Paul,
to follow him, or do you want to have a conversation? Do you want to follow behind your
if you want to
brother?
drop me. But
No. Do you
if
want
you
to
want to
follow
drop me, you
behind
can
your
drop me.
brother?
But
'Cause
what
I
I'm
will
saying,
drop you if you just don't. If you want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. If you don't, if you want to sit up here and cry about your brother getting dropped, then you can
yeah.
follow him right on to Mecca.
Okay. I want to tell you something. Okay. Now, when you are making debate with a Muslim, when they come to your platform, you allow them to speak, but don't be biased
And I
because
do
he
I
was
do
trying to
allow
fit
Muslims to speak.
what.
That's why they come here.
Okay, now when he was asking Paul, what does it mean? Paul refused to answer until he was dropped. Then Paul is giving his opinion, and what Paul is giving you, you don't understand anything about it. He understands Arabic more than Paul.
Moses, did you not
He
understand what I
understands.
said? I said if you want to cry about
Okay.
it, you can go DM him and y'all cry together about it. All right. I'm
I'm sorry,
saying
the word,
let's have
if you don't
another
mind.
conversation. Let's deal with the
If you don't
topic.
mind, Moses. Yeah, Moses is not the that he knows Arabic more than me. He practiced the Quran more than me. Sure. If I went to madrasa like you guys do and got beaten up and smacked on my mouth every time I make a mistake, I would definitely read your book better than you. I would definitely do that. But listen, I don't care to read your book correctly. I don't care. I honestly don't. What I care about is the grammatical and the comprehension of your book. This is what the measure that you should measure with. Just the mere fact that you can actually parrot the word perfectly shouldn't be something to boast about. I mean, the only species that actually parrot the same words and say utterance without cognition are parrots. And I'm sorry, but I think that's the only species I can think of. If you give me a species that can give you words or sounds without cognition, I'm willing to grant it to you. I mean, human are good, but a human shouldn't say sounds without cognition connection. Like your cognitive connection should actually relate to the words that you're saying. I hope so.
So he just left.
Now, are we cool, guys?
Did he
Hello?
leave? Did he drop? What did he do? What, he just left? Hold on.
Hey, what's up, brothers? I got a question for godlogic, if with all due respect.
Okay.
But Paul, what is the point, like arguing age if your God, alive them?
So you see, the fact is that
Speechless. I know you don't have to. You
no,
don't
I'm
have to
not
justify
speechless.
that. My
Listen,
point now my
are you
question
gonna just
is
speak
to
over me?
godlogic.
Okay. No, you ask me a question, I'm gonna actually answer it. So
Let's
to
forget about the babies. What about the animal?
no.
They don't
You ask me a
understand, right?
question. You ask me a question, I'm gonna
Okay.
answer it,
Go ahead.
whether you like it or not.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
the fact to
Hello?
yeah, just because he did the same thing in your theology, where Allah has actually unalived children in the flood. So
I'm
God
not a
has
Muslim, by the way.
let me finish. Let me finish. Let
Go
me
ahead.
finish. So God, so you're not a Muslim. Okay. So God is the author of life. He's the one that has sovereign over our life and every life. That means he takes it and gives it as his will and his wisdom and his foreknowledge. That being said, this is way different than defiling someone, and especially when you're defiling children, innocent souls.
Beautiful.
So being defiled, that's a different category altogether.
Okay. Okay. What is the difference between you and Jesus?
Jesus is God, you moron.
You just called me moron, by the way, and
Yeah,
now
you
you
have.
lost the salvation, right? You
I
know,
didn't lose
the
salvation.
difference is as Jesus
I don't lose
to one
salvation.
God, and now you worship for three, right?
What's your worldview?
Can you agree or disagree on
What's your
that?
worldview?
We're getting to the
What's your
next point.
worldview?
I'm not here to teach you or to teach me. Just answer. Go forward. If you're empty, I would move to God logic with all due respect.
I
You're
would
laughing.
happily, I would happily pass it
Okay.
to Avery.
Yeah, just
Avery,
mute.
please save me
God
from this
logic, I got a
low
question for
IQ.
you. Come on, empty briefcase, empty. Come on, God logic.
Please,
Now
I
we're
beg you,
gonna ask
Avery,
God logic why God, why Jesus said the earth is flat.
the only flat is your head, your brain
Ooh.
cells.
Let's see about
So
the
if
God
you get a CT
who
scan,
couldn't
it's
create
gonna be a
eternal
flat
time.
surface there.
Okay, answer my question, empty brief.
Thank goodness. All right. So number one, you are misrepresenting our theology. Number two, you don't know anything about Christianity. Number three, you're just yapping. If you don't tell us your worldview, we cannot dignify your answers, your questions with any answers. Stop being a coward. Tell us your worldview. Avery, he wants to talk to you. Please take him.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to God logic because I think he has more logic than you. I would convert, by the way, to Christianity if I'm convinced, with all due respect. I'm
I
recording that
suggest
too,
that you
by the way.
get up.
I'm recording that too, by the way.
Okay, perfect. I would suggest someone coerce him
Am
to
I
give
gonna
us
be
his
answered to my
worldview.
questions in Christianity? As the Lord
Give us
command
the
you to answer
worldview
that?
that you have.
The Lord command you to answer my questions. Can you
Show me
answer my
that verse.
questions?
Show me that
Go to
verse.
Isaiah 40:22 and read up the verse. Pick any translation you want. Pick any book. It's a freestyle. Go ahead, please. I can read it for
What does it
you.
say? Read it.
No, I want you to
Do it.
read it actually, because me, I'm
What's
opening up
going
the Jewish
on? What's
Bible.
happening? What's going on?
I have a question
He's
for
not
God
telling me
logic.
his worldview. That's the problem. I guess my problem with him, he's not telling me the worldview, and then he's going off with insults. So I'm
You
not sure
have
what's
to.
going
I'm not
on. But
insulting. I'm very respectful, by the way. But
Nader,
you're arguing a
Nader,
God where
Alan,
you.
Alan, are you a Muslim?
I'm not a Muslim, sir. I have questions to ask in Christianity, and
what's
your
your
Lord
worldview?
commanded to answer them.
Say
Can you
Muhammad is a
answer
false
them?
prophet.
He's a big false prophet, as your God, as your Jesus is not a God, in my perspective.
Get out of here.
What's your worldview? What's his worldview? I'm shocked.
Get out of here, bro. I don't got time for that. Harrian, Orion,
Hello.
what's good? Are you Muslim?
No, sir. I'm a Christian.
Oh, okay. You see, we're trying to talk to Muslims. What are you a
Okay.
Are
All
you a
right.
Unitarian, Trinitarian Christian?
No, I'm. Yeah, I'm Trinitarian.
Oh,
I just want
okay.
to say I appreciate you guys, and
Okay.
all
I
right.
appreciate it, bro.
Have a
God
good.
bless you. Keep up,
All right.
spreading the message, bro.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong with that guy?
I have no idea, man.
Did he
And
say he
he's like,
commands you
he's
to
threatening me
answer his
about video.
questions? What was he talking about?
Dude, just bring him back up. Like,
You want to talk to
he's a
him?
troll, obviously.
I'm about to say he seemed like he
Well, I
wasn't
want to get a
serious.
worldview though.
He wasn't serious. He was being
Oh, of
weird.
course he's not. None of them are. Like the truth is, none of them are. but we gotta keep trying.
Request
for the
back
sake
up,
of
Alan.
the audience.
I was gonna answer his Isaiah 42 question.
Why are you claiming I'm not as serious? I'm here to ask
Okay,
questions.
if you're serious,
Why
then
you're
tell us
mocking
your
like?
worldview.
Okay, so why you don't have why you're like
What's your
you
worldview?
have to like shout? Okay, now
What's your worldview? How's that
pull up the
showing?
Alan, hold
go
on.
How's
go
that
to
showing?
Isaiah
Alan, hold on.
Isaiah 40.
Alan, hold on. Are you atheist, agnostic? Do you believe in a God? What do you believe in? We need to know your
Yes, sir.
worldview.
Yes, yes, sir.
Which one?
You're atheist?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got it, Paul.
Atheist.
Well, my question to Gut Logic, I want to see if he could answer my
Logic
question.
haven't spoken in like an hour, bro. I don't even know if he's here.
Okay,
What does an atheist have to argue is my question.
because you're arguing things that you have them in your book. So, what is the difference
But you
between
don't believe.
the fart
You
and
don't believe in anything, right?
the shit?
So
It's
what's
both
what's
Watch
your
your
issue
mouth.
with a God you don't believe in?
Yeah. No, I'm out.
Okay,
I'm out.
let's go to Isaiah 40:22 and read it up for me
42.
with all due pleasure.
Can I read? You want Isaiah 42?
Yeah, Isaiah 40.
Let me read
22.
Matthew chapter 12, 15 through 21 of Jesus quoting 42.
Okay,
It says, Jesus, aware of this, withdrew from there, and many followed him, and he healed them all,
40:22
and
it says
ordered
so.
them not to make him known. This was to fulfill what was spoken by the prophet Isaiah. Behold, my servant whom I have chosen, my beloved with whom my soul is well pleased. I will put my spirit upon him, and he will proclaim justice to the Gentiles. He will
You're
not
far
quarrel
away.
or cry aloud, nor will anyone hear his voice in the streets. A bruised reed will not break, and a smoldering wick he will not quench until he brings justice to victory. In his names the Gentiles will hope. So what's your question about Isaiah 42?
I said chapter 40:22. That's what I
Hello,
said.
hello everyone.
I read
Banku,
Hey, what's up,
Isaiah.
let
Sasa?
the donkey read.
Sure.
Let the donkey read. Don't let him command you.
Oh,
This
wasn't
is
letting
classical
command.
sophistry playing. Let me read this. Read for me this. No. If you want to bring argument, read your argument.
I
Alan.
wasn't letting him command me. I'm just interested to hear his
Alan,
argument because
read
you
Isaiah
know
40:22. What does it say?
No, because here's the point. I want to make my point. If you read up the verse now, if you can't
Dude,
read, I can
shut
read it
up.
for you.
Read your argument.
Read
Bring
it.
your argument. Stop playing
Suka.
sophistry.
Alan, listen, man.
Your mother is Suka. I know Russian, dude. At least
Okay.
partially.
So he is he cursing?
I'm not cursing, of course. I'm saying
Yes, it's Russian. It's a Russian. It's Russian word for cursing.
Suka means damn. Come on. We're not here to teach you a lesson,
Shut
right?
up! Don't play game with me.
Okay.
Hold on, let brother
So
study talk to him. Go ahead, brother study.
So Isaiah 40, chapter 40:22.
Read it.
What do you think that verse is saying?
So here God is saying that the earth is a flat.
Okay.
How come the earth is a flat? That's a question.
I don't have time for that. I'm sorry, brother study. I don't have time for that.
No. It's all right. It's all right. You can let him go. But the
Not flat
word,
earth. He's trolling, bro. He's trolling.
well, just let me answer for the rest of the people in the audience, right? All right. So the word is actually circle of the earth. So Strong's 2329 says the circle of the earth, not the flat of the earth. Now, in the Quran, it says that Allah spread the earth, dahaha, right? So there's a flat earth in the Quran. Now, God in the Old Testament would allow people, right, to believe certain things that they held, right, in order so that they would not be in conflict with him, right? Certain things that they couldn't understand, he let them believe, right? But the Bible doesn't say neither, right? But I can show you 3 verses where the Bible describes the earth as spherical, being a circle, right? Being round. So this flat earth thing is not going to stick. Now, if you're an atheist, right, the best claim that we can show you from the Bible or anybody else is that the Bible is a book of prophecy. And in Genesis 49:10, which any scholar will tell you was written before 6 to 7 AD, it says, "The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh comes, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be." So Shiloh is the Messiah. And God is giving you a specific time on when the Messiah is going to come. He says that he's going to come when the scepter departs from Judah. When do the Roman church and the Jewish records say that the scepter departed? And is there a coin to prove it? Yes. Between 6 and 7 AD, a guy by the name of Coponius, a Roman, became the governor of Judah, right? Meaning that the scepter had departed. So this is why Jesus could not be stoned, but he had to be crucified, because he had to be unalived under the Roman law, because the scepter had departed from Judah, right? Now, when we go to Psalms 22, Psalms 22 predicts a crucifixion 250 years before crucifixions even existed. So for the atheists, right, our book, our Bible is a book of prophecy. God has spoke things before they happen, and they happen just like he said that they would happen. So we have proof for why we believe what we believe. I don't believe that you're an atheist, though. I believe that you're a Muslim. We didn't make you say Muhammad was a false prophet. And
He said
we
it
know
though.
how slippery that you guys can be. Yeah, but they
Just
play
take a
games with that.
shahada
So you have to
again,
make
we
them
be
say,
good.
Muhammad, the so-called prophet of Islam, is a false prophet. Otherwise, they'll just, do Takia, or not Takia,
I wasn't talking about that, Muhammad. Yeah.
I gotta
By
say
the way,
though,
I think the word that he mentioned is also Jewish colloquial term for a bull, as I recall it from my memory. The circle also could mean a ball into Jewish colloquial terms. Yes, I know it because it's long time ago when I checked this out.
Yeah.
God bless you, Scott. I haven't heard you in a minute.
God bless you,
He's
brother,
a
man.
little
I
weird.
was listening on
I gotta
YouTube. I
say,
was like, man, these guys are crazy.
He's doing too much.
wild.
Paul, someone wanted me to show you this too. In the Arabic. Let me see if I can pull it up. The
Just 1 second.
conversations
I want to
past.
comment on this guy quickly, please, if you don't mind, before we lose track of him. He's a little weird, and I want to say bravo, Avery, for not answering, because I think he was trying to get a clickbait and trying to be famous. So, and like he has me on recording, dude. I'm nobody. I don't claim to be
Everybody
anybody.
wants a piece of Avery. Avery's a superstar.
Even the
He
atheist.
And I
knocked out a
commend
lot of
him.
people. He's knocked out a lot of people this
I
month.
commend him,
So
though.
everybody's trying to get some Avery.
Paul, can you read that?
That's small.
Could you make it bigger?
Small.
Oh, okay.
Let me
وقوله إن
see.
أرتبتم. Yeah, I can read it. Sorry, I was moving. That's why I'm like, it's a little
Okay.
blurry. قوله إن أرتبتم فيه قولان أحدهما وهو قول طائفة من السلف كمجاهد والزهري وابن زيد أي أن oh my goodness, this one now is blurry. رأينا لها I can barely read it.
Let me see what I can do. Hold
I
on.
mean, and then like, what's
Because
the difference if people think the Earth is round or flat? Truthfully, do that disprove God somehow, Mr. Atheist? No.
Dang it. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry.
رأينا دماء. Okay, my brother read it. رأينا دماء. So if you see blood, okay. دما. Okay. رأينا دما وشككتم في كونه حيض أو استحاضة. Oh, you gotta make it small again now. Sorry.
The way, if I can make it work for
because
you,
it's
yes.
cut off. Like
I
we
know
gotta
it's.
like do it on Discord. Sorry, sister, because
I don't know how to
then I
tell
can
you.
actually zoom in, zoom out. تبتم فيه وقبل ثاني ولم تعرفه وهو مروي عنه سعيد بن جبير. So it's narrating two major opinions. One of them is the Salaf, that if you see blood and you don't know what it is, whether it is a menstruation or something else, and you are in doubt of it, that's Ahl Salaf. And then the second category it narrates other scholars, etc., etc. So, but either way, it's about the adda, and the word artabtum means if you have doubt of what you see from blood or other reasons.
He wanted me to show it to you. That's awesome.
All right. And let me give y'all some advice for some backgrounds. If you put it in 1080 by 1920, it will fit perfectly inside of your background. 1080 by 1920. I see so many people that open up lives and you can barely see half of it. I don't know why it's just a pet peeve of mine. I'll be like, well, I can't see it. 1080 by 1920. It'll fit perfect. Perfect.
1920. Got it.
I really wanted to hit that Muslim that was screaming at Paul. Hey, Abu, whatever, if I catch you, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to beat you senseless, right? And I don't mean physically. I'm going to take this belt off, right? And, whatever you are, whether you're a right shoulder or left shoulder, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be like the right shoulder or left shoulder Olympics. You're going to be trying to jump over the belt. And I'm not going to stop until I finish beating you like you stole something. So just know that you got one. You got one coming, Abu. You should have shut your mouth. You should have shut your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't
He was
Dr.
irking
Malik.
me.
That wasn't Dr. Malik. Easy.
It's
I
a
was like,
phenomenon, actually. Like,
them sources
honestly.
so bad. I was like,
Sorry.
how many people he gonna deny with Paul? Let me pull up my boy Travis notes and let's see how that worked.
I don't think. Okay, so here.
Word, you
For
still
everyone
live
listening.
streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So for everyone who's listening, here, I'll give
I was
you
gonna
the
send you
answers.
something to your phone, but I know they're gonna see your messages.
Put it on focus mode.
What's that, man? I don't know what focus mode is.
Focus mode will mute the messages, and
But
you can see them
I can just
later.
take it off of
Or
my what's the name real quick. You can send it, and I'll just hide the easy cast.
I sent it like an hour ago.
Did you?
I wanted you to see if it worked. But your background might show. So if you don't want your background to show for a second, then don't do it.
No. I'm gonna just close the what's the name. They won't see it.
okay. So I'm gonna name the two scholars for you. Ibn Taymiyyah, though I haven't seen an actual primary source. So Ibn Taymiyyah would say a suggestion of also preference. So he's not telling you it's actually not allowed. He's just telling you his opinion. Also, Ibn Shabrama. Ibn Shabrama goes by the title Al-Qadi. Al-Qadi is the judge. Now, though that Ibn Shabrama is an actual, how do I say this? An actual good strong point. It is an actual strong point, but it's not strong when you measure it against everybody else. And then, especially when I have something in my back pocket, which I mentioned to him, that you can have other things with prepubescent. So yes, Ibn Shabrama says you cannot do it, but at the same time, there's other citations for him where you can actually enjoy them. So regardless how you end up with this, you're going to end up with the same position. You are defiling little children.
Hey, it worked.
That boy got a. Oh, okay. You know, I ain't never even think about doing it like that.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, I didn't never even think about.
I hate that green. I hate that green screen, bro.
Man, I'm
I
gonna
ain't gonna
start doing
lie.
mine like that now, bro. I ain't gonna even front.
That's clean up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even
And your
front.
background clean too with the hats and all that. Like, I got a background in my house. You feel me? I'm like, man.
I'm gonna start making
Godlogic
mine.
too, brother. I have question, bro.
Yeah.
But why you are bullying older people, man?
Bullying the elderly, huh?
Yeah, poor Hamza.
I gotta stop making fun of him, man. He got Alzheimer's, man. I gotta lay off.
Yeah,
And,
take have a mercy on him, guys. You kick his like I don't know all week. Have a mercy on him.
Yeah,
bro. This dude Allen really think he doing something, bro. I'm not bringing him back up.
He told him so nicely that he didn't know his Quran earlier. I was cracking up. You like, you don't know your Quran.
You don't know your Quran. I think that's why he dropped him, bro. Really, that's why he dropped him, bro.
Oh, bro thought he will curse me in Russian and I will not understand because he think all we are Americans here, you know. I'm a Slavic dude, so I partially speak Russian.
Hey, word, you make your backgrounds in Photoshop?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did that in Photoshop. I had to export it as a transparent PNG.
Yeah.
And then so that's how you get that clear. Mm-hmm.
Right. I know how to do that though. I know how to do that, and I need to. I know I'm gonna start doing that, bro. I really am.
Yeah.
That green screen is whack.
It's terrible, man.
Bro, I never thought about doing. I don't know why I never thought about doing it like that.
Yep, I thought about it last night. I'm like, man, let me see if this worked, and it did. I was like, okay, cool.
Bro,
now I could have my whole background with just the title up at the top, without having my whole face and body covered in green screen. Like,
yeah, that's fire, low key.
Gives me Mortal Kombat Street Fighter vibes.
Well,
it's just because I'm a gamer.
Ain't nobody ever coming up, you know. Ain't nobody coming up except Allen. Allen, I'm not bringing you back up,
Allen. He's a weirdo, man.
Yeah.
But brother, study. You were absolutely right. They cannot go against the Quran, and scholars shouldn't be going against the Quran. So when Ibn Shabrama and Ibn Taymiyyah, let's say hypothetically granted, when they're saying the prepubescents are not allowed, they're not telling us why though. They're just telling us their opinions. So that's another issue. They don't tell you because of a misunderstanding or because of whatever. They just tell you this is what it is, but they don't tell you why. You see, when other mufassirin and other scholars have actually concluded an actual ruling on it, they told us why the case prepubescents were allowed. So this is why I said the application, because anyone could have an opinion, anyone could have a preference. That doesn't make it actually true, though.
Exactly. It's like you taking a liberal Christian's opinion. None of us would hold to the liberal Christian's opinion, right? He might have a title, right, that says, oh, he's a pastor or whatever, but he's not somebody that we see as, authoritative, right? So their jurisprudence, right? Their jurisprudence says that you can do it, right? And how could they be better than their prophet? Their prophet didn't wait for Aisha to reach her puberty, right? Aisha didn't reach her puberty till she was 15 years old. I got like 3 sources on that. So are they better than their prophet, right? That will put their scholar, in big trouble.
And well, what I studied about this famous verse 65:4 is actually pure proof of corruption of Quran. Why? Yeah. Corruption of Quran, brother. Oh, look, nice picture. I'm joking. So basically, it's copied from the Jewish Talmudic law. You have three opinions, and Quran copied one of that three opinions. But Jewish Talmudic law does not allow marrying and sleeping with prepubescent kids. So what's happened? These donkeys try to, I don't know, copy something, put in Quran, and didn't even understand later what they copied. And that's the point. Literally, it's copied from Mishnah, and it's one of three opinions. You have three opinions in that chapter of Mishnah about marriage, and they copied one opinion. That opinion said that every girl need to wait because put also betrothal girls. You can, in Jewish law, you can betrothal girl before puberty, but you cannot marry her. You know, it's some of the opinions, some Sanhedrins. And basically they copied that opinion and they misunderstood betrothal and marriage. And that's the reason that you have pedophiles in Islam, like for at least 1300 years or something.
You would, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm not going to expose the Jewish law, right? But there is Jewish law that says that, you know,
I know for the Yemenis, I know, but that's different.
It's not, all right, never mind.
Well, I think we out of customers tonight, man. I think we done cooked all we can cook now. Ain't nobody coming up. So I'm gonna probably go ahead and end it. Maybe I can get to bed at a decent time tonight. Hey,
God bless you all. I will go to my bed. It's like
appreciate it, Sasa. You have a good one. God bless you, bro.
God bless.
Bless you guys.
God bless you, study. Hey, life, man, good looking out, bro. I never thought about that.
Yeah, yep, it's all good. It's all good. I'm telling you, I'm like, I was like, I gotta find out how to do this, bro. But I think I'm gonna go live for about 2 hours. So if y'all want to, jump over to a live, I think I might go live.
Right. Everybody go to live. You gonna be double streaming live? You gonna be on YouTube too?
I might. I'll probably just pop it up on the phone. But I mean, yeah, it may. I might do. I might double stream it.
Yeah, because people in
I
the
mean,
YouTube,
yeah, forget it. Yeah,
people in the YouTube chat, they want to go somewhere. They talking about. I told them I'm about to cut. They're like, no, but I ain't gonna just sit up here and not talk to nobody.
Yeah, go over to. Yeah, head over to 2.0 on YouTube. I'll double stream it. It's all good.
Yeah, y'all head over to Godlogic Life GL 2.0, and he gonna be going live. I might jump in just to be in the audience for a little while, or I might jump with you in on TikTok, but I'll probably only be in there like 20-30 minutes.
All right. Yeah, give me about 5 minutes. I'm gonna pop one open, yo.
So all 148 people in here, follow Life if you haven't already. Follow the profile pic, Life GL 2.0. Give him a follow. He's about to open it up, and the bro be cooking. So if y'all want this to continue, follow Life, and or you can go to his YouTube channel. He's gonna be double streaming it on YouTube as well. So but I appreciate it. Y'all appreciate it. Appreciate you coming up, Paul Bishop.
Much, brother. Life, you have one ready to go. Alan wants to speak to you. If you want to lose brain cells, man, you gotta talk to this guy. He's such a weirdo.
Bro, Life gonna kick him. I give him 3 minutes. Life's gonna kick him.
I give him 3 seconds. Man.
Bro, and I'm plenty. Y'all know I'm pretty lenient, but I can't deal with him. Bro. No way, no how. Yep, but I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Everyone, follow Life. He's gonna go live in about 5 minutes. He say, God bless you. In the name of the one true triune God and the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I appreciate everybody. God bless you. Who's this want to try to? Roman Shafai. Hey, Roman, if you want to come up, if you want to talk, follow Life. Roman, follow Life. GL 2.0. He's about to open up a live, and I'm pretty sure he'll let you up. But I'm about to follow life. Follow life in the box. Follow him, Roman. Give him 5 minutes. Put the notifications on. He's gonna go live. You can whatever. I'm gonna jump on his live for a little while, but I got to go to work in the morning, so I'm not gonna be on it for too long. Follow him. He's gonna open up a live, and you can come up and talk to life. All right, Roman. All right. That's cool. Appreciate it. Name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I'll be seeing you when I see you. God bless. All right. Well, YouTube, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me as always, man. Y'all are the best. We got one of the best Christian communities out there. If you know anybody, tell a friend that tell a friend. Sub to the channel. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everyone have a good sleep if it's nighttime. Hope everyone have a good morning if it's morning time where you're at. God bless y'all. I appreciate it. And I will be seeing y'all, man. Salam al-Masih.
3, 2, 1.